Welcome to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast, where we discuss sports, fashion, music, and entertainment. Where trophies are temporary and medals are forever. What side are you on?
Welcome back to the Trophyz and Medalz podcast. It's your boy Batman with the Uptide crew. We got twin Tony Love and Uptide King in the building. What's good, fellas?
Good,
All right.
Good.
All right, we got a lot to cover. NBA playoffs have started. First round of games started this weekend. We'll be going through each of those series. Some upsets, some somewhat shocking performances here and there, but a lot of good games. We'll also, of course, touch into the Kwame Brown situation with the All the Smoke podcast. Julio Jones potentially leaving the Falcons and such. But first thing first.
You gone?
Yeah, he's gonna be out of there.
Out of there.
First thing first, my Knicks came back in high fashion. Took an L though at the buzzer. But MSG was rocking. I think I had a lot of people reach out to me. It's like, damn, I didn't know y'all was playing that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they ain't never sit there and watch a game, but to actually see how physical, how hard we was playing, even though Randall had a horrible game, I think we showed our ass. Like, okay, we got something here. We lost by 2. We lost at the buzzer basically with our all-star player playing like ass. So I think we'll be straight.
Yeah. I hit you up on the group chat saying, who is Alec Burks?
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people like that on the team. It's like, who the hell is this person dropping 20? You know what I'm saying? And he our closer. That's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? So he's another guy, injury prone, went from a lottery pick, has shit to prove, get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tibbs is coaching your team, man. Tibbs got your team really up that ball. He got a good balance there. Seems like he got enough veterans and young players for him to like really do his thing. Rather than Minnesota, he just had all of them youngins that really ain't had no heart. So it's like, let me get up out of here.
Yeah, you got to have that balance and him relying on his usual suspects. I mean, he had Gibson and Rose in Minnesota. So like,
but
Rose.
that core.
Yeah, he had Rose.
Did he have Rose? He did have him.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
but
remember he dropped to 50. Remember Rose dropped to 50?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, I worked fucking hard for this shit. Yeah. But yeah, he had that good balance of getting those people he had relied on previously. Mm-hmm. Like you said, getting those veterans that got something to prove. I think that's the difference. You can't get those spoiled brat vets. You got to get, like you said, Alex Burke. You know what I'm saying? I've been injury prone. I was a high pick coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? I haven't fulfilled my destiny with that. Nerlens Noel, another lottery pick. What he was, top 5? When he went to New Orleans, 4. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson before he got hurt. Julius Randle, getting screwed over by the Lakers, getting him out of there before LeBron came. So it's that balance, and they just play hard defense every possession. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a tough shot. Like that shot Trae Young made, I tipped my hat off to him. That was a tough shot, tough floater. But there's some adjustments to be made, so I think they'll make those adjustments and not allow him to come off the screens and draw those fouls over and over.
And Randall said it best. He said with Tibbs, he's been the most prepared under Tibbs than any other coach he's had as long as he's been in the league. Mm-hmm. So you're definitely showing this year that that mentorship that Tibbs has been giving him and showing him what's good.
Yeah,
and Tibbs is home too. So Tibbs, and Tibbs is home. He gotta prove that he can coach in New York. So it's not like he can't. I think he's shown a little more patience too. I think he's learned too from his other stints not to push as hard, but much smarter though, and how to balance out the players so he don't wear them out. like
No,
he's done
they
in
still
the
playing the
past.
minutes. No, they still playing the minutes.
Mm-hmm.
RJ Barrett leads the league in minutes, and I think Randall was like top 5
okay.
in minutes. So they still playing the minutes.
Okay.
It's just that he's doing a better job as far as like every possession don't have to go through Randall, or every possession doesn't, like kind of balance it out. Like with Rose,
Okay.
remember when Rose had it?
Everything went through Rose.
Every single play went through Rose one way or another. Whether he was running off screens or he's doing pick and roll at the top, it was always through Rose. But they do a better job now. It's like, all right, I'm gonna spot up Randall on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? If it's swing his way and shoot a jumper, that's one thing, but I ain't gonna have him post up and bang, 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 bang every single possession. So
but I think the most important thing too, and this is why they're the number one defense in the league. Everybody better be on defense, and that's what really showed. And
that's exactly why Austin Rivers wasn't there. Like he wasn't consistent on defense. Like he gave us some big quarters and points, but like you said, you gotta play defense in order to get minutes. Play defense and not turn the ball over. That's what we're looking for.
I think that's why I have them pulling out, in this first round, because they'll go back to the drawing board and realize, neutralize Trae Young as best you can, and that's the key to beating them.
Yeah, just let everybody. Yeah, just let everybody else beat you. Just keep Trae in check, but let everybody else beat you. If you lose to the rest of the team, so be it. You can live with that. Yeah. Just keep Speedy Gonzalez in front of you. That's all you can do. Or
hair,
at least
hair just flapping in the wind.
Right.
Stoops, did you get a 40 time on this dude? He could have
cornerback something.
Return. Last play of the game, that Hail Mary. You need that hops a little bit. Something. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a good point. I know they used to do that in high school a lot. The football coaches definitely came to our basketball practice. It was like hand picking. Y'all tired of losing? Why don't you come out here to this football field and be a winner? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure colleges are doing that as well. Let me think of another series we'll go to next. What y'all think about the Lakers and the Suns? Devin
Lakers going home.
Devin Booker getting his Kobe Bryant on.
What I expect.
Lakers going home in 6.
DeAndre Ayton said, "I ain't no punk bitch." And nigga stood up to the challenge.
Yeah.
AD was missing, man. I don't know. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I just don't think they have an answer for the backcourt. They don't have an answer for Booker or Chris Paul. Whether it's Chris Paul hurt or not.
Oh no.
They ain't got nobody that can hold them too.
Well, yeah, like Booker was doing whatever he wanted to do. He was trying his best, and it was just child abuse. Mm-hmm. When Booker started posting up, I was like, okay, yeah, this is getting disrespectful now.
Yeah,
he gave him buckets in every facet of the game: post up, pull up,
fast break. I saw that one fast break. He dunked, hung on the rim like, oh Lord.
Like I didn't even know he can take off like that.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, he about to be So I said, nah. And with AD showing, now that he got this ring, he ain't gonna show. He got the ring and the money now. I don't think he got no hunger no more. He never really had it, but now it's really gone. The little bit that he did have is now all gone. He's in LA now. He got it all made. He's gonna get comfortable to the lifestyle and just live with that now. But he's not gonna play with no. It don't look like he's gonna play with no more heart. Well, like I said, lack a little bit of heart that he had. He's pretty much gone now. Every play he gets hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like I understand he's injury prone, but at the same time, he has an opportunity. If they really pushed it and did it right, I know they had injuries this year, but he could have really went on a run to get like 3 rings in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As LeBron progressed out, you know what I'm saying? If he carried it right, but he got to realize that playing center is the best position in today's game for him. He can't. I saw one lineup. He was playing like small forward. It was like Harrell and Drummond on the floor with him, and I'm like, I understand playing him on side of Drummond or on side of Harrell, but you can't have 2 big.
But he ain't trying to play defense no more, man. That's the thing.
But exactly, that's what I'm saying.
He came in more effort.
Yeah, he ain't trying to get them rebounds no more. Fuck all that.
No blocking shots. Yeah.
But I was saying that's what got you to be the number 1 pick was your defensive prowess. You know what I'm saying? The offensive skill set was a bonus because he used to be a 6'2" point guard that you grew.
But that's the thing. He still has the point guard mentality, though. He cannot deprogram that out of his head for nothing. He still thinks he's a point guard.
Yeah.
In his head. Like, that's why he plays soft. And he doesn't play with no type of aggression or nothing like that. He just tries to play more like a point guard. But, dude, you 7 feet. You're not a point guard no more.
Yeah.
And then you still play smart. It ain't even like you got to play that hard at center, like he's saying these days, because they ain't like no guys really banging it like that.
They're not banging up at all.
Like that's what I'm going to say. Like you can at least go down, like catch it 15 feet or below, and face up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, like you said, you ain't got to bang and back down or whatever. Face up, make your dribble move and go. But he's catching the ball 25 feet out a lot of times, and I mean I know he can hit that here and there, but that's not why I want his majority of his touches to take place, because I want him to be at a point where if he miss, he's still in a position to get that offensive rebound or whatever. So,
but I also think too, I think he believes in his mind that being in the post is what's getting him hurt. So not staying away from that keeps him.
No, he gets hurt. He gets hurt 25 feet out trying to take it. He gets hurt everywhere.
In his mind, that's what he's saying.
Okay. Gotcha.
I think he believes that. Man. That's why you see, he pulling up.
With that
area of the play
mentality, talking about I got quick feet.
Yeah.
Got me tackling 250-pound motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's like every other play, he picking himself off the ground. He falling. He tripping. I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
So now they gone. I can't see them win. I can't see them getting out of this series, really, unless LeBron just decided have to do something he never done it. That just like in a long time, it just completely take over.
I think LeBron has already created the narrative of him not being healthy, not being 100%. At all the rest of the season.
I hate that flop he did against Chris Paul, man, on that free throw. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Really? Chris Paul.
Hey.
Like I said, I think it's the the Shaq mentality. I'm big, but I ain't supposed to be fouled. So he figured I'm 6'9", 270. I'm gonna get these calls one way or another. I got to get these calls somehow.
Yeah, that flop
stuff. Ain't nobody moving your big 270-pound ass like talking about. You hurting them more than they hurting you. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's going to be tough for them to bounce back. Like I said, LeBron, it will have to take a LeBron averaging 40 these next few games. Like I said, the magic number is between Davis and LeBron got to be 70. They got to get 70 between them two to consistently.
Because the rest of the team is just horrible, man.
Man, role players.
Won't they send Kuzma to the D League?
I know you about to say send him to another team. He said the D League.
Send him to the D League, huh?
not the G League that it is now. Fuck no, that thing it used to be.
He gonna send you back in time. He send you in the DeLorean.
I need this dude. This nigga here is just like what is his purpose on this court, nigga? God damn.
He don't fit that team. I think if he goes somewhere else, he'll perform better. But he just doesn't. He looks like somebody that has to be in rhythm and handling the ball. He can't just be a spot up shooter like they're making him. I don't think that's a fit for him. So. I just think, but at the same time, nobody, like when they made that trade for Davis, nobody was going to ask for Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? Because people trying to say the Lakers kept Kuzma because he was the best player. No, Ingram was the better player. That's why Ingram was in the package. You know what I'm saying? So
we'll give it a kill. We really don't like Kuzma. Really doesn't fit what we're trying to create over here. We're gonna have to give you a hard pass.
Give him the HR treatment. That's probably what was holding up the move the first time around. They were trying to do everything but give up Ingram. So
Ingram, Kuzma, and Kuzma.
Can we revisit that?
Yeah.
Let me
Give me a
talk to my
cash
people.
consideration. Give me a cash consideration, please.
So
cash consideration.
Nigga, that's the most disrespectful one of them all, nigga. You nigga, I take cash that nigga this player, nigga.
I don't want no draft pick. I don't want no player. Just give me some money. Just give me some cap relief. Like, ain't this a bitch?
So let me ask you, wouldn't this flopping of LeBron James kind of possibly end the conversation on who's the GOAT?
I mean, that's one thing that I bring up. I think that does count majorly against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw something today that was like Jordan and Kobe did their best to tell you that they wasn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? When Kobe broke his finger, still playing through, with Jordan cutting his finger on a cigar cutter. They trying to tell you they not hurt. Meanwhile, LeBron out here every 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, setting up that narrative to, oh, I got hurt or I got poked in the eye, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can't justify it. I'm out of this. I gracefully bow out. I mean, it is what it is now. I can't keep defending shit and just be defending it.
It's a different era, fellas. It's a different era.
That's why I said ain't nothing else I can say, but he is taking himself out of the equation though. I mean, I can't. I'm like this. He's one of the greatest for sure. But like the word "go" though behind it, so let it be now. Just let that fly in the wind.
Yeah, I don't even entertain it. So, but going on to the next series, the Heat and the Bucks.
Who cares?
Oh damn! Who cares?
Who cares?
Miami was in the finals last year. So nobody cares about that. Damn.
Nah, I'm glad. I'm glad we're doing the podcast right now.
Jimmy had a bad game. Giannis had a bad game. You know, they'll make improvements hopefully during this series. It there wasn't much to it.
It's a boring series. I haven't seen. I'm actually going to try to check it out.
I mean, the Heat was just jacking up threes.
Pretty much. He shot 50 threes. Yeah, they were like 20 for 50 or something like that.
Yeah, like.
That's the only reason why they was in the game. I mean, Chris Middleton hit a game winner. For like those people that's passive fans, they probably never heard of Chris Middleton. Mm-hmm. So that was good to him get that notoriety. But Giannis didn't really shoot particularly well. Jimmy Butler didn't shoot well. Bam Adebayo didn't shoot well. It was more so just the guards for the Heat shooting threes and keeping them in the game.
Milwaukee, they pulled it out?
Yeah, they pulled it out. They hit a buzzer beater. But Holiday played well. You know what I'm saying? He's clearly, well, I mean, we've been saying this, but he's clearly an upgrade from Bledsoe. Like, you know, just when it got down to crunch time, it's like Holiday got the ball. It's like, just chill out, move. Let me orchestrate this.
Yeah, you know exactly.
Like Middleton trying to bring it down on Giannis, they're just like, nah, that's not what it's going to be. So they, you saying they're playing right now? That's on right now, right?
Yeah, that's on right now. That's why I'm glad we're doing it.
I think 6:30,
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we're doing this podcast.
Who played tonight?
So I'm guessing they're first, and
second,
I think
second game is it's Portland.
No.
The next one is Portland and
the Nuggets.
The Nuggets played later.
So let's take it to them.
Damn, man.
So it's needless to say, Melo wasn't pleased with the Nuggets fans talking shit to him.
Yeah, he wasn't pleased at all. That's why they said, take that.
And
what they said to him?
Oh, they was just booing him and talking shit to him. And after that, he dropped like 15 points in the first quarter.
What Melo do to the Nuggets?
Right.
He left.
But they also got like 25 players for him.
Yeah.
Ungrateful, man.
God damn.
That's why Portland said, all right, we're gonna send y'all asses home early. They focus now. They gonna make sure they send the Nuggets on ASAP. Yeah, y'all gonna
fans are stupid.
We're gonna try to sweep y'all.
And every time he was hitting the three, he was looking at the crowd. It was like killing.
But NBA fans are probably the dumbest fans.
Don't egg on these assassins. And then Damian Lillard, I don't know if y'all saw the game, but he's what's the little short dude for the Nuggets that's playing for Maryland, the little foreign cat. He got a long ass name, Lambs. I don't know.
I know you're talking about. I ain't saying his name.
I see him.
Yeah,
but he's all of probably like 5'11", and Damian Lillard looks like he's offended that this dude is guarding him because he's just like killing him every which way. So, and they pretty much saying, yeah, Jokic, you can drop 40, but we ain't letting nobody else get nothing.
Right.
So, yeah, I think they're gonna be in a tough position with. Again, same thing with them. They ain't got nobody in the backcourt that can hold McCollum or Lillard. So that might be a surprising short series for Portland.
I don't look at it surprising. I felt like Portland was gonna win the series anyway. You know, you could say it could have went maybe 6 though, but shit, this might go only 5, maybe.
Right, gentleman's sweep.
Yeah.
Another one that kind of I'm not surprised, but probably a lot of people are surprised. The Mavs beating the Clippers.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not
surprised.
surprised.
I need the Mavs to pull this out. Can you deal with Terry Clough and Mr. Icy Hot? I'm sick of this.
Isaiah Thomas said it best. Like we came in here during the season and beat y'all by 50. So. We confident we can do it.
I forgot about that game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
We pretty confident we can sit up there and handle y'all.
This is the moment I knew that the Clippers was in trouble. Pat Beverly was out the game, so like, you know, Luka is on the perimeter doing his pick and roll, dancing out there, whoever was guarding him. Soon as Patrick Beverly came in the game, straight to the block, put that hand up. It's like, you're too small for me. Nah, this ain't what it is. As soon as he got the ball, it's like 2 possessions in a row. He got to the bucket. They started trapping him. I was like, yeah, I mean, Paul George said he want that smoke. So, but let's see if he can keep up.
Paul George is officially
not Paul George. I mean, Kawhi.
Oh, okay. Kawhi is icy hot. Well, yeah. Kawhi is icy hot. That ain't just be, you just don't know what you're gonna get from him. And Paul George is officially Terry Clough.
I mean, he had a decent game 1, but
he is Terry Clough. It's just they are who they are. The Clippers are cursed forever. It's just safe to say they ain't gonna never get it right.
I think they curse until they move to their own arena.
I think they're gonna swing. Exactly. I'm about to say, as soon as they move to their own arena, that's when they will be significant.
They gotta have their own identity.
I put Kawhi Leonard and Paul George right in the same boat with AD. You know, they got their money. Where's the heart? Where's the passion?
They was wanting to come in and take over. But they came with the attitude like they want to make Clippers the new LA thing.
Did they though?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, did you really have that expectations?
No.
I didn't have
that expectation. There was commercials that said that. Kawhi wouldn't though. He ain't chirping. You know, they put this in front of him. We want to make him hang. Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true too.
But so yeah, that's the fucking they just gotta get their own thing, man. Like you ain't gonna have no chance against the damn Lakers, man. They banners, hiding their banners and shit. Like that's some whole shit. you hide the side chick picture or something.
But I really don't think they have it though. Especially when they say Kawhi, you know, he's still living in San Diego. He ain't living local.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he helicopters in for practice and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this nigga wild.
Yeah.
God damn, nigga. It's a lot of areas in LA. You could just not be in LA. God damn.
You won't be home. Home.
Yeah.
There's no team in San Diego no more, man. What are we doing here, man? Just let it go.
Yeah, especially if they don't win this year. I know they said
because remember he's a free agent. He can opt out this year.
Mm-hmm.
They re-signed Paul George, which I don't know why you re-signed Paul George first without getting Kawhi. But
yeah,
I don't know. To me, if things went bad this season, I would let them both walk. and just
Exactly.
blow it up from scratch.
Exactly.
But
I'd have did the same thing.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you re-signed Paul George for 4 years and then you still got Kawhi sitting there. I know you got best intentions, like you said, taking over the city, but like if you lose to these Mavs in the first round, Kawhi ain't gonna be happy with that shit.
I think Kawhi is about to become a hired gun nigga. He's just gonna be going all over the league, nigga, wherever he want to go. That's all he gonna do.
He gonna be the NBA Tom Brady.
But who's gonna sign? Who's gonna sign up for that load management?
The Spurs.
Teams to do.
The Spurs.
Nah, he ain't going to that. Nah, the Spurs that ain't happening.
They gonna
that bridge is burned.
Yeah.
Spurs are gonna beg
that bridge burn.
I can see. I can see quite a few teams doing it. Like just.
I can see Miami doing it.
I can see Miami doing it.
No, Pat Riley ain't putting up for that shit. No. Nah. You got to come in there and fucking work.
I ain't say that he's gonna continue to do the load management. I say he'll go to Miami and get him right. Like, look, you gonna fucking play. You're gonna get your ass in shape and you're gonna play before the season. You're gonna be in shape before the season, not during the season, before the season. So they'll get him right. The Knicks will do it. You know, my Knicks will do it. Big name, past his prime.
Yeah.
Come on.
Boy, the New York press would eat him alive.
Yeah. They would.
You see Kawhi.
I mean,
he don't care. But he don't care.
The Bulls will go after him. The Bulls will do it. I mean, there's a lot of teams out there they'll shit the damn Warriors. Why not?
Like I said, exactly.
That's a lot of ball movement. I don't see him doing a lot of ball movement.
He played for the Spurs.
They don't need. That's what I'm saying. And he wasn't
in the offensive package for the Spurs though.
He ain't gonna be in the offensive package.
He was the fourth option.
Man, the Warriors offense you can average 20 accidentally.
Yeah.
So
all roads lead back to the Spurs. You're gonna make up with Pop. Everything will be all right.
I think we saw Pop is done. I think this is his last season. I think we saw his last game.
When Pop, but my thing is, when Pop leaves, he got no reason not to come back. At that point,
nah, that shit ain't happening.
I can see Houston trying.
Hey, let's take a quick break. Do we run out of time, and we'll come back and go through the other series. But ain't no way he going to the Spurs. Ain't no way. I'll put money on that.
Like the Knicks.
All right.
You know,
what you said, Bum?
I like Zoom there, unless you know that you're being spied on.
Yeah. Keep that. The next series I want to talk about, even though they lost, the Wizards and the Sixers. I know this is a mismatch. The Wizards probably ain't got enough for it, but I just love the fact that Bradley Beal is fucking roasting these niggas on the court. Talking about Embiid and the other dude with Thibault doing the Embiid arms in the air shit after he scored a bucket or whatever. Embiid missed like a Euro. He was imitating them and shit. Like Bradley Beal really don't fuck with them niggas. Like
he clearly don't like. I hope they at least make it scare him.
Whatever the case is, I don't know what happened, but he clearly don't like Embiid for whatever reason. I don't know if I have to go back and see if something happened in the past, but he don't fuck.
I see an all-star weekend hangout. Like, nah.
That nigga
this
nigga lame. Look at this nigga here. This nigga is so fucking lame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that may simply be what it is because it has, like I said, they obviously played a few All-Star games together in the same conference, where you run into each other 3-4 times a year. I was like, something got. I don't know if they got in a fight before or been a hard foul somewhere or what.
I think with Embiid, it's just that he can be so much more. Yeah, he's bitch assness, and he could be so much more. He's that 7 foot. Yeah, 7 foot.
Exactly.
At the 3-point line, like, dude, we've seen you dominate the post before. That should be your game, but he ain't.
He ain't using his childbearing hips right. No, nigga can't relate to this.
I don't know. I mean, hopefully he can get it right this playoffs. But yeah, he can't just float at the 3-point line. He got to catch on the post.
Yeah,
not that 5
I'm sorry,
on the post either.
But for him though, he gotta look. For him to be African, I'll be looking at what these Africans doing in UFC. Ain't no finesse in it. That's you, dog. You can be that style, that just disrespectful in the paint.
Right.
Like these UFC cats in the octagon, like I'm gonna break your shit. I'm gonna break your will. You got that type of game to do that, but I'm gonna pull up on
you. Yeah, exactly.
Instead of go through you, I'm gonna pull up.
I mean, I understand you want to, have variety in your game. Well, I'm gonna put it like this: if Anthony Davis posted up the same amount of times as Embiid, we'll be happy.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part about it. And we want Embiid to post up more. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, of course, he has a different body type than Davis, but if we can have AD do as much paint work as Embiid on a consistent basis, that would be ideal.
Man, that's still bad though, because that's still like better. It's still better. What 3-4 times a game? Even Embiid going to post per game.
Bad, yeah, the 3 or 4 times. Because that's the thing. Not only could his game be like Shaq, it could be like Kareem.
Yes,
I mean,
I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking more
Kareem or Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Nah, he can't be Olajuwon. Them hips ain't fluid enough to be that way. Nah. He gotta stay straight up as Kareem.
I mean, everybody who's guarding you can look down on them easily.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who will really give him trouble consistently was I could see it was Karl Anthony Towns, and in a different conference. So
you always have to see him on a regular basis.
You ain't got to see him on a regular basis. Giannis could probably handle it too, but that's it.
But the crazy part about it, like he treats Drummond like Drummond's a little child. And Drummond ain't no small dude either. So that's how that lets you know how big and dominant Embiid is. Like he treats Drummond like baby food every single time.
Right.
Boston, Brooklyn. I'm surprised Boston put up that much of a fight earlier. It's only Tatum, no Jaylen Brown, Jabari Parker sightings.
Was Kemba there? Was Kemba there? I didn't hear much.
Yeah. He was there.
Missing like the old Bandits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He's basically being a max player, a glorified facilitator as a max player, basically.
Yeah. This definitely should be the reason that Danny Ainge loses his job this summer.
But I don't think it's gonna happen for some reason.
Well, hello.
But yeah, he
definitely should be happening.
If they got Kimba from last year or whatever, or I mean the year before, the Charlotte version, they'll be fine. But it's not enough. All he's doing is spot up threes. He's not getting to the basket. And
he got his money.
Yeah, that's another example of getting that money. And shit, Kimba's what, 30? He should be kind of
he up there.
30, 31,
He played like 4 years, right?
He did it for 4 years. Yeah, he did it for 4.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he coming in late. Yeah, that's.
I want to think longer than that, huh?
I think he got redshirted because who was there before him? It was another big time guard that he was playing behind. But I think he got redshirted, so he might have been there 5 seasons. And he got hurt one.
You may be right.
He broke his foot or something like that.
Nah, that's why he redshirted, because he broke his foot. Is like maybe his sophomore year.
Didn't he come out in 2011 though? Because I remember they won at UConn. They won the title.
Yeah, that's when he went on his
2011.
Run. Yeah, he went on that run.
And then he got dressed. So this is about 10th year or so.
Yeah.
So I'm all right. So yeah, he's I mean, it's unfortunate with injuries and stuff, but I just think he's a shell of himself. And he can't be the second go-to person at this point. It was okay when he was the third, but with Brown being out, it's hard to, for him to get past those next level of defenders. Brooklyn looks like trash the first half. Like, they were just jacking up shots, but with them 3 scores, eventually, they gonna get hot.
Yeah, but they've only played 8 times this year together.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kemba 31. He did 3 years in Connecticut.
Okay.
Actually, he was there from 08 to 11.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that regardless of 8 games played, like, they so talented, they'll figure it out. And they, got chemistry for Team USA. So it's not like they never really played together. They played together before, but
we'll see.
Yeah, this would have been a different series if Jaylen Brown wasn't hurt though.
Oh, most definitely. And you can throw that tandem at 2 out of the 3. Like I said, I would rather have like Jaylen Brown hold Harden, put Tatum on Durant, and then I'll just let Kyrie. Hopefully, he'll shoot himself out of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he's the one less likely to go for 50 to me. Because at least you can contest a shot at the rim. Versus Harden, he's gonna draw a foul. He's gonna make like 10 threes a certain game, and then Durant is just
Durant.
Yeah, post up, pull ups, catch and shoot, all the above. Yeah. So I'll just try to take them 2 out of the game. Just hopefully Kyrie will make decisions to go 1-on-3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, this is no matchup. Like you said, we will see once it gets to the next level. They play with some better competition, where they got more people that can match up with the riders. But yeah, the Celtics, they definitely need to blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Jazz and Grizzlies.
Grizzlies gonna win this series.
I mean, Mitchell didn't play, so you got to kind of factor that in.
But who the hell is Dylan Brooks? That's another thing.
That's what I'm saying. You don't players showing up, man.
Nigga that's been balling the last few weeks, man. Before this the playoffs started. Now, if he stays on this, that's why I said if he keeps what he's doing, I can see them pulling this off.
Yeah, he had 29 in the first 3 quarters.
But that's the thing. That's not his thing, though. He's not a really scorer. His defense is really what does
right.
matter.
But if he can still keep at least 20, if he can just keep the 20-point average, just keep him right at 20 with the defense he played, because he's gonna guard Mitchell. And that's the thing too. He's a bigger body too, so he's gonna slow Mitchell. He's gonna make it very uncomfortable for Mitchell, even when he does come back to play.
But he's so damn physical, like on offense, I think that carries over. Like he'll sneak and take off on you.
Right,
and then he shoot threes like he swears he's Clay Jr. I mean, he can shoot a little bit, but his confidence level, he probably think he is the best player on the team. He's like, who the fuck is Josh? Nigga, that's me. You know what I'm saying? So he got that confidence. So it's
right.
I think he's the perfect match for Josh, since Josh is, a bit of a lightweight, to have somebody to be his, like Steph to Clay, like his backup, or like Conley had Tony Allen in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's basically Tony Allen with offense.
Right.
Yeah, and who's that? Desmond Bane?
Yeah.
Just deadly.
Yeah, he's another one. His confidence is a little bit way too high than I expected. Like
so they got
What you said, Twin?
The Grizzlies got a chance to pull off a Denver Nuggets upsetting like they did against the Supersonics.
Nah, this ain't on that level. This ain't even on that level.
Why is not on that level?
Because Utah ain't that damn good. This is fucking fool's gold.
We lost Batman. We lost Batman.
Oh, I have to turn the light on. I see what you're saying.
They're not. They are not no. Like this was a normal season. This was a normal season.
Don't let the numbers fool you, huh?
Not that number. That number. That's a fugazi number to the highest level.
Okay.
Like,
all right. I respect that.
Nah, man. If this was a normal season, there would not have been no number one seed, period.
But were y'all listening to the commentary? If y'all saw the game, were y'all listening to the commentary last night? What they were saying about Rudy Gobert? He's trying to model his game after Draymond Green defensively. Like, no, don't do that. You ain't that. No.
But this is what I was going to bring up too about Gobert. Did y'all see him flopping on the sidelines?
Yeah, I saw that bitch.
Like, you don't get your big 7'3" ass out here falling down like that. You need to hit the ground as least as possible before you break a hip.
Exactly.
You can't even stay on the floor when they go to small lines because you can't move your feet. I need you to relax.
Mm-hmm. Did you already talk about the LeBron flopping last game?
Yes.
That's what we did.
That's what we was talking about, the flopping themes. Like, you too damn big to be out here flopping like that. LeBron was, you said 6'9", 280?
Yeah.
270, yeah.
I don't think it's 270. I think it's closer to 280.
You think it's 280? You think he put on 10? While he was
on his hiatus.
So you think? I mean, don't get me wrong. Whatever. It kind of. Here's my thing about that. It kind of makes the big man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a bitch. To be honest with you, because it's like you see it in slow motion. You can see where you literally, like I've seen. I mean, he's not the only one that does it, but you've seen players that just be like, hey, they bump to the player, they look back. The next thing you know, they're like, oh, and it's like, bro, you had 5 to 10 seconds
delay
to really, you know what I'm saying, of reaction. You know? So when you go down or whatever, you gotta, of course, play it out. And then you're getting up or whatever, talking about, oh, I'm back in the game. Like, stop that shit.
Well, I blame
like the Michael Jordan commercial. Stop it.
I blame one of my other favorite sports, soccer, for bringing that into the league.
Yeah, it's those international things that kind of brought it to the next level.
It's the international thing. These international players are bringing the flock. Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, to me, like, growing up playing ball, like, who the first, that's funny. Now that I think about it, the first person I grew up with playing ball that flopped on purpose and by design was one of our guests, Brandon Pettis. He was known for taking the charge, or like when he go into the rack, he would slap his own hand and scream and draw fouls, like type of shit. So he did play that mind game again, but like I ain't never on purpose like flop like that, like the way. I mean, I guess that's the new thing, to manipulate the calls, but
yeah, exactly. Like it's just a European thing. That's like when the European players started coming. Ginobili took it to like
Vlade.
Did. You all right. Vlade was first, but like Ginobili perfected it though. That nigga Ginobili took it to like a whole nother level. But you say Vlade did, But at least when Vlade did it, it's like he did get hit in the face to an extent to like it was so far contact that happened, but at least he go down when the contact happened. These cats ain't even getting touched. They get one little bump and then they go flying to the ground like nigga just like really like legitimately truck them. So like it's a whole difference of the level of these flops. Now it's just the acting is horrible.
Yeah. I mean, it's a new day, man. Like to me, I'm trying not to fall down. I don't need to add extra falls to my count.
Most of the basketball games I played in my life were on concrete, so I ain't even thinking about taking no charge.
I'm not
that
trying
many
to hit
times.
Ain't trying to hit that. Fuck around.
Hold on, one time. That was a real injury.
Yeah,
that changed your life.
Remember that, Anthony? Y'all remember that?
I remember that.
What, when you broke your collarbone?
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that, no.
Yeah, man. Everybody sitting there watching this nigga on the ground like, God damn, this nigga really hurt. Like, oh shit. That's all we could do is just say, oh shit.
No, I wasn't there for that one.
Bro, let me tell you the backstory. My dad was pissed.
Yeah,
you pissed because you got hurt?
Yeah, exactly, Batman.
What the hell wrong with you breaking your goddamn collarbone? Get your dumb ass in this fucking.
He was like, raise your arm up. I said, what? I can't raise my arm up.
And they would refuse. No, that's called. He won't take you to the emergency room, man. He was thinking about the bill. He was thinking about the doctor bill. That's all he was thinking about. God damn it. That's all you think about. God damn, I gotta deal with a doctor bill now. Oh shit! Man. Come on.
I don't know. My dad was pissed when I broke my pinky finger.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, because I sit up there and like, we just wrap it up. You know, it'll be fine. I think it's just jam. Next day, it's all black and
purple.
we in Methodist. It's like, yeah. So it's still broke.
I just hated wearing that damn sling. God.
Yeah, trust me. When after I had dislocated his shoulder, like after
I remember your surgery.
By the fourth time, I said, "Hey man, I ain't trying to head today. Just take me to the doctor. This is getting real, man." I just slipped out of my sleep, man. I ain't trying to head. Let's just go get this. I man through this enough, but it slipped out of my sleep. It's gonna take me to the doctor. That's the approach I had to come with him. I ain't coming all like, oh, I'm in pain.
Use the real life version of Riggs from fucking Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. I had to nip it in the bus. Hey, don't even start, man. You know you don't want to do this. As much as I ain't want to come and tell you, but you got to take me to the doctor. Shoulder is slipping out of my sleep. He's like, all right, let's go. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I remember because your dad came to talk to me about it. He was like, I guess we got to go ahead and do something about it, huh? I was like, yeah.
Man. I remember that. I remember you had that surgery, dude.
So exactly. So it is what it is.
So let's jump. Staying with basketball, man. This probably the funniest shit in the NBA in a while, dog. This Kwame Brown shit. This Kwame Brown, dog. Hey, Kwame Brown out here is preaching like an old country black man. Like he from the color purple, dog.
Hey, nigga, this is the greatest thing that happened in 21, nigga.
This is my favorite.
What?
Bread mama's cooking. Bread mama's cooking, man.
Boy, you know what I'm saying? That, hey, bro. He reached his tipping point, dog. He just snapped, dog. He got tired of hearing it.
Like I said on the IG chat, there's gonna be an investigation opened up on this man. There's too many people apologizing. You know, what, we can't be doing this. Like,
I want to know who's the football player that he broke his face. I want to know what football player face he broke. That's what I want to know. Because no names have been released. People keep referencing it, but ain't no names being released. So
it's like this. Kwame around here dropping facts. And then told Jamel here, ma'am, mind your business, ma'am.
Yeah.
And she said,
like,
okay.
It's like, hey, I know. Hey, now, remember now, I know you got more bass than your husband do.
Oh, that was cool.
I ain't hear that one.
And he said, yo, we know who's the more aggressive in the house here. And that's why you married him. Like, damn, Kwame.
Oh, man.
Dude.
He has enough, man.
Yeah. Like he said, I was minding my business. But then he tried to call everybody, though, beforehand. And everybody wanted to brush him off. Yep. Said, oh, okay.
Oh, you want to do it that way? Let's do it my way.
All right. Okay. Dude, everybody been apologizing, dude.
Well, yeah, Charlemagne's guy, he apologized. He made himself drunk in the day.
Yep.
For bringing out his family history.
He know the fam, but that's the thing. He know their family and stuff. He called like some of his peoples and stuff, and they was cursing him out. So yeah, I know I deserve it. I know I was talking like we was still in South Carolina, but I'm really not thinking like I'm in the masses here of the world, the world hearing me. I like he took accountability for his action.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, I was tripping, but my bad. But because that boy brought up that rape charge. He's like, whoa, God damn it. All right. I'm fucked up too. Let me go and say my bad. So hopefully people can forget this real quick.
Y'all see the take where Jalen Rose was talking to Stephen A. Smith? There's an interview that happened a long time ago.
That's the one I posted yesterday.
Yeah, I looked at that twice. So what y'all think about that, though? I mean, don't get me wrong. his definition, like their definition of a bust compared to Jalen Rose's definition of bust. That was pretty interesting. Because my thing is, I mean, you've been in this league. Well, first off, if you make it to the league, that's a success. But Kwame Brown was in the league for 11 years, which I didn't even know that. I didn't know he was in the league that long. But I mean, for you to be in the year,
because based on how people talk about him,
to be in the league that long, So anyway, I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say about Jalen Rose approach to the whole thing a long time ago.
Well, no, but that's the truth though.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
And then how you a bust on 3 different teams being a starter?
Yeah,
like that's not being a bust.
And then with Jalen Rose, he knows how the game is played. He's been on I know under Larry Brown when he on the Indiana, he was Larry Brown did like 10 straight DMPs on him. So he's been at that 15th guy on the bench. So he knows the levels to this. So that's why he came back and
politics
said,
and that's what you said. I think that's part of it. Is like as far as being a bust is like you go to a bad situation, you go to a coach that doesn't, or say for example, kind of like with Jalen Rose when he first came in the league, he had one coach, and I think midway through that season they fired him and got somebody else in. So they might not be a fan of having a 6'8" point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of a sudden they want to move your positions. You know what I'm saying? Or like with Kwame Brown, like, you thinking you're going to be catching, doing pick and rolls, and all of a sudden they want you to be a spot up shooter. You know what I'm saying? Based on your situation that you're going to. But like you said, regardless if he was an all-star or not, played 11 years. He was a starter on competitive teams. So, he's just, first of all,
he didn't ask to be, and he didn't ask to be, and he said, I didn't ask to be the first pick, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
If he wasn't the first pick, he would never be brought up in these conversations.
Right.
And again, that's not his fault. That's Jordan again being a bad GM, which he just figured out how to get that right this past year. But that's not his fault. That somebody made a mistake and drafted an 18-year-old number 1 overall.
And then I think Marcellus Wiley put it best, talking about there's a lot of people talking about let's keep the comments about basketball and not making it personal. Let's talking about real life. Well, some of these cats, basketball is life. And you sitting there talking about what I did. That's my life. You talking about?
For my wife and everything.
And they joking. They run it. Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson ran it. Made jokes of him on national television. And he minding his business. So it's like, what the hell? Don't be making jokes off of my expense, and I didn't even say nothing to y'all.
And they showed that was on 2 separate occasions. It wasn't just with the Gilbert Arenas interview. He did that with Jeannie Buss interview as well. Because when they were talking about the Paul Gasol trade, Mark Gasol and Kwame Brown went to Memphis, and he was like, well, that was just a one-man trade, right? And Jeannie Buss didn't respond to it. She didn't respond to it, and trying to keep it moving.
But at the time, but looking back at that trade shit at the time, Marc Gasol wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Looking at it after the fact. So again, is that perspective as far as knowing what's really going down. Like, Kwame was the player of the moment. So yeah, it's.
So what's gonna be the aftermath? What's gonna be the aftermath?
Ain't no aftermath. He done his damage. The carnage has been all over the streets. He's
gonna either end up on that show or somebody else's show.
Yeah, so like y'all don't think like Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless, like you don't think they format or anything like that? You think it's
they're not. They made too much money doing what they're doing already. If anything, I know Skip and Shannon spoke a little bit about it, saying he spoke true, but Stephen A. he ain't gonna say shit because he read Stephen A. Smith. You made a lot of money tearing down a lot of black people.
Yeah, he called him out. He just kept it short and deadly. He was short and deadly. He assassinated Stephen A. there. So I was like, damn, okay. Then he said, damn, when he did the Matt Barnes, and the way he did the Matt Barnes, you supposed to be Drake.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair. You talking about you supposed to be Drake out here? You acting like a dark-skinned nigga getting your woman take. I like that. Damn. I like, God damn, this nigga here is talking reckless.
But nah, Stephen A. not gonna say nothing. If you read Stephen A. the riot act and come at it, get him the right way, he ain't gonna say nothing. Because Jamel Hill called him out, he ain't say nothing. I forget who else called him out.
Yeah, she said he called her after the tweets or whatever with Jamel or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not going.
Yeah. He's not gonna make it public.
No. Yeah, he's gonna do that off there. Yeah, he's definitely not gonna full-fledged come out like that. So yeah, it's I think but like me personally, I think he's probably ended up going on the Knuckleheads, like somebody else like that, and just talk about it.
Yeah, see, he'll roll with
that's a whole different vibe on that show.
Because see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Why I stopped watching all the smoke. One, I think them having rings gives them that, like they have a little bit more clout to them. I mean, but y'all pretty much had the same career as Kwame Brown, going from team to team to team. Nobody wanted to keep you around.
Thank you. So all right.
And Kwame made more money than both of them.
So I will say at least Steven Jackson, he had like maybe 1 year when he was with the Hawks. He was a bad team where he put up numbers. But outside of that, like outside of the Spurs years, like he wasn't consistently putting up big numbers. Like I give him like 4 good seasons. But Matt Barnes, on the other hand, I ain't never seen Matt Barnes he was a role player, just like Kwame Brown was.
That dude, God.
Exactly.
He was a role player. He just hustled and played defense.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing Kwame did. It just
if you gonna call any one of us, you call Matt Barnes a bust. I never.
Well, he's not even a bust. Well, he's not even.
He wasn't even supposed to be in the league. He wasn't even supposed to be playing basketball.
Exactly.
He was a football player.
He wasn't a football player.
Yeah, he was all-state football wide receiver.
No, quarterback.
No, he was a receiver too, because he had like.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, that's right.
Touchdowns.
He did play both positions. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did play both positions. You are correct.
So something crazy like that. So yeah, he wasn't even supposed to be in the league. So he did overachieve, but at the same time, it's like, dog, you was a role player too. So
that's why Kwame was taking his personally, like, dude, not y'all two. That's why he kept saying, not y'all two. Right. Yo, that's why he kept bringing it up, like, not y'all two. I will not let y'all two discredit me. Like, I respect others.
Not y'all two.
Yeah, but not y'all two. Nah, I know
y'all. You say about Steven
Jackson,
you out here getting your teeth knocked out, then you out here talking about Black Lives Matter, then you a gangbanger. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, Steven Jackson is a complicated man in the world.
Definitely. And that's another thing what I didn't like about their show. Steven, if you watch their show, Steven Jackson don't want to be there. The body language, he just if the guest isn't someone that's
one of his friends, that's true. The energy is different unless it's somebody he knows personally.
Yeah, because he don't talk a lot about when certain people. He'll do less talking, and if it's somebody you can tell who he's very engaged with and everything like that. And picture. I kind of stopped. You know what? I stopped watching. I don't know why. I just stopped watching it. I don't even know why I stopped watching it, but I really did just stop kind of watching.
Because, like, to me, I know it's the name of the show, All the Smoke, but they kind of like force to talk about weed all the time. What does that mean? If you smoke weed, that's what you do. That's what you do. But it's kind of like it seems forced. Like they be trying to bring it up so the guests can talk about it. And it'd be like current players. Like, I can't talk about that shit right now. They really smoke. But I can't talk about it right now. Like he brought it up with Chris Paul one time. I'm like, for real, dog? This nigga's still in the league. You know what I'm saying? Still fighting to be in the league at that time. And that's when he was with OKC. So it's like, you're trying too hard to bring up the weed stuff. Steven Jackson always talk about people he don't like. When somebody be giving props, like Tony Parker was a good player, man, fuck Tony Parker. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. So I know you got your personal risks and stuff like that. Shit, we got our own personal risks. We got the bitch asses list. So right. I get it, but like you said, sometimes it just gets a little too heavy into those areas. So like you said, versus like Knuckleheads,
their ego got big once they had Kobe on there. It's just like they felt like they really was
that put them over the edge.
Yeah, right. And they had the last kind of basically technical interview with him and stuff. Right. And so
they personal history with Kobe.
Right. So, but they like this, everybody get that big head and they be thinking it's somebody, and then they run and step on that wrong one.
Wrong one. That's what they found. That's what they found out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, like
Kwame
even
was
Steve
chilling.
Jackson taking down that post yesterday. Like you talking
Yeah.
about, you know what I'm saying, I can't help what my loved ones might do, and then you take it down. Like, why go out there and say it? Like that's exactly what Kwame was saying. It's like your duality is your inconsistency. You know, you quick to say something crazy and then you want to take it down. So, but like I like the Matt Barnes approach. Like Matt Barnes is like, okay, let's just box. So I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like he just said, let's box. Let's just go ahead and just get it over with. Let's box. But then Steve Jackson talking about somebody gonna light him up, and then you take it down. Like if anything, if you're gonna say that, you might as well just leave the post up because somebody in the screen had it at that particular point.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
of course.
But
Kwame was like, "Come on, let's do it." Well, Kwame still like, "Let's go."
When he said, you know, if you late for work, they're gonna fire your ass. He said, I can have 19 bitches in a midget in the back of my trailer. Ain't nobody. It's like, damn, dog. Ain't nobody firing me.
Oh,
I
man.
still got my money. He said, I got my money still. I'm living a simple life, just out here minding my business. I said, yo, this was gold, boy. This was pure gold.
Yeah.
I didn't think.
And the whole time, Gilbert Arenas out here ducking and running. He just laughed that bitch off and kept moving because he know firsthand.
Yeah, because he put out. He said, I stopped going to clubs when Kwame left the Wizards.
Yeah.
He knew that was his backup. He knew if anything gonna jump out, he knew Kwame had his back. He's like, yeah, I know I ain't see by myself.
It took 20 bouncers to take him and his brother out of the club. 20.
Damn.
When he was trying to kick them out.
Hey man, where he from again? South Carolina.
Well, I think he was born in South Carolina, but he grew up in like South Georgia.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So see, yeah, you gotta just leave that. And when Charlamagne put that man family business out, yeah, y'all should have left this man alone off the rip. Why would y'all even? You see these people about that action.
What was the family business? Like, I didn't see what Charlamagne said.
Daddy,
I didn't hear it. Daddy, I don't want to know.
Daddy, I just said this. Daddy and brother took out significant others. And did prison times.
Leave it at that.
Yeah. So
that I don't want to know their business, but I know it's profitable. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
It's just like that's why they just said run.
All right, let's take a quick break and we can come back and jump to the next topic.
One last thing with the Kwame thing. The main thing that we forgot, why they should have left Kwame alone. What is his last name?
Brown.
Okay. Do we gotta go do this to the fucking Browns that ain't rap tight?
Bobby Brown.
Damn, James Brown.
Chris Brown. Leave them goddamn Browns alone. Keep trying to tell people, you motherfucker named Brown, leave them alone. Them niggas ain't rap tight.
Hey, my mama's side is the Browns. The way they hemmed him up at my during my sister's funeral.
Dude, I never go to that door again. I ain't never come out that big family again. I was like, whoa, I don't want this energy. I said, my bad. I walked through that door. Whoa, where you going? Oh, I'm cool with the family. No, we don't know you. I said, Mama, can you get Anthony for me, please? Shit, nigga.
Somebody at the door for you. Say he know you. Yeah, that's for sure. I'll come through. Nigga, what is that? That's just
Dude, that energy was real. I was like, whoa. Niggas stopped me dead at the door. That was the aunts. They don't know uncles either. That was the aunts.
That was the aunts.
Oh man.
I said, my bad.
That's a good point. I might have to do some research on that. I might have to go through the list of the Browns. I know Contrell ain't right tight.
Johnny, anybody, just think about people you name Brown.
Shout out to Monty Hazel, man. Yeah, she the baby. Him and the tallest one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the theory. That was the other thing I wanted to say also.
Jim Brown.
Last name is Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio fucking Brown.
Keep telling you that last name solidifies crazy.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, we
just,
said, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man. My uncles ain't wrapped too tight either. Both of them. Fuck.
That Brown dude, I'm just saying that Brown. That's just not that's not a good name. I'm just saying, is this a name that just they about that action? That's all I'm gonna say at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They just about that action.
Yeah.
Throwing a little history out there. John Brown. If you know anything about?
Yeah.
That's why
that name sound familiar. John, who's that?
Led a slave revolt back in the 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
See, say no more. See,
it was a white dude. He was a white dude that led a slave revolt.
Hey, Brown, no color.
What his last name is though? Goddamn it, he probably the founding. He the founding father of the Browns. Probably
because they Ethan Hawke they just did a series on that last year. The Good Lord Bird.
Okay.
He played John Brown.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on Stars, right?
Showtime.
Oh, okay, Showtime. All right, I thought it was on one of those. Cool. All right, I saw that. I'm like, interesting. I just saw clips of it and stuff. I ain't never watched, but I mean, it looked interesting.
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
Both of them. But the rapper Foxy Brown though, slapping, 80 chicks at salons and stuff, mad and stuff because they ain't doing no nails right. Yeah, I'm telling you about that action.
Yeah,
so you throwing Pam Grier in the mix, or is that another Foxy Brown I don't know about?
Pam Grier, yes.
Yeah, Pam Grier.
The deal with Richard Pryor, she got to be off her rocker.
Oh yeah, she was trying to kill him too, because he married the other chick while he was dating the day.
Right.
You just left here. You gonna get married the next day.
So, like I said, man. Yeah, I just wanted this, just say that. I just wanted to point that out too. That was the major reason you shouldn't have left Kwame alone off the rip because of his last name. Only saying PJ. PJ Brown might be the only saying Brown.
No. Ask Charlie Ward.
Oh shit.
Who?
Charlie Ward.
Charlie
Ward.
PJ Brown.
Okay, yeah. Charlie. I remember. Yeah.
Good call. That's a good call. Yeah, good. Yeah.
PJ Brown was still living in Slidell when I was there. Walking in the hood. It's like, ask me, hey, where I know you from? Yeah, you were inducted into the Hall of Fame. My dad got a coach walk. Yeah, man, I remember that. That was a great moment. Like, damn, Harry, you remember me from there?
Damn. Okay, yeah, that's scary, dude.
I wasn't even gonna bring it up, dog. Just let the man chill.
He's looking at you like you look familiar.
He's looking at me, just sitting up there.
Like, I owe you some money.
So see, okay, then yeah, if PJ Brown, see, there we go.
I mean, he's probably sizing your big ass up. Like, wait a minute.
It's like this 6'11" is looking down on me.
Oh, J. Anthony Brown.
Yep. Told you. I'm telling you, all them Browns, man. Look, shoot, even the show Meet the Browns. Shit, look how crazy the whole show, everybody fucking rap tight, dude. It's like, look, that's right there. Tyler Perry know them Browns ain't rap tight. He named the whole show after them.
Now you kind of making me feel a little something now, because his family is from A-Meat, and A-Meat in Kentwood. That's where my family from.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they rivals. So I wonder if he's taking a shot at my family.
He might be. No.
You be holding grudges, man.
Grudges real, boy. Trust me. You heard some family stories. You don't know family stories. What your family probably did.
My grandmother told me always, he related to the Paris and they meet. You should see the grave site he did for his mama. That's the biggest one in the yard. He was telling us. So
hold on. Your family talking about gravesite competition?
Still sad. That's petty, yo. That's so petty. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, your petty game strong, boy. Ain't no civilizing that.
Yeah, grave
when they
sites.
get petty on, yeah, dude, that's petty. Yeah. Yeah, you had no chance.
I gotta find that picture because one of my mama friends from AB, she took a picture of the site. She said, "This make no goddamn sense."
Petty game strong, boy.
Everybody in there. But nah, my cousins ain't wrapped too tight. He had overdosed on so many drugs in his life and still walking around sane and shit.
Yo,
Like,
Brown.
You supposed to be dead.
Hey, man, look how long James. Man, James was supposed to perform the same week he died, man. That's how he was already 80. Almost about to hit 80. Man, it's a blessing. Yeah. Look how Bobby Brown's still here.
Now go tooth and all.
Exactly. So I just had to put that out there. I thought about that.
So let's recap these I guess you consider this a red flag. Last name Brown. Last name Brown. From Alabama.
They got hands. Don't want to do that on this podcast. They gonna be like, hey, 10 years down, I heard you just said about us back, on the original, whatever.
Hey man, Usher had to hit on Bobby with a 2-piece, and he was mad at him because they called him the King RB at his own birthday party, and Bobby wanted to fight him at his own birthday party. He said, "Nah, not today." I just did the Roberto Duran movie. I got hands today, boy. You about to learn today.
So you got last name Brown, from Alabama.
From Alabama.
Women in brown liquor.
Brown liquor, yeah. Tattoo on titty meat.
Tattoo on titty meat. Slash big hand energy.
Big hand energy.
Big hand. No calf muscles.
No calf
muscles. It was another one around the calf muscles thing. Something that led to that. I can't think of it right now. But that's
on the titty meat.
Tattoo on the titty meat.
So yeah, these are legit red flags, though, man. We have all witnessed patterns of these things that we just spoke on. So somebody in Alabama just did something stupid recently, and I said, "See, can't trust nobody from Alabama." Who the fuck was it? I'm gonna think on that. On that one. But somebody recently just did something from Alabama, and I said, that's what I figured. Say no more. Somebody did something. Somebody did something. I gotta figure out who the hell that was. Oh man! But I'll figure it out later.
But so next topic I was gonna bring up. We gotta dance lightly. The alphabet crew don't play. Word Chappelle. I can't find this article, and I don't know. Maybe they took it down. Or it was some type of issue. But so apparently, there's a transgender player in the WNBA. Played 3 minutes, got taken out of the game, and got cut or whatever. So that kind of just brought me to the whole thing, because I know this is a big issue in high school sports right now. If someone born a male addressing themselves as a female, are they allowed to play female sports?
Big Mama House.
Right. My thing is no. I think, like Tony was saying before we was recording earlier, yes, there are some primetime female athletes that can compete with men. Yes, but on average, the male's going to have the advantage. So, to me, I don't think I don't even know why they're even thinking about it. I don't think that should be a thing. But at the same time, I know there's some states where they put in laws talking about the coaches can check the kids and stuff like that. That's just filthy McNasty. That's just
right. How about I say, whoa, now we're going too far here now.
You grabbing guns out here?
You're doing that now. That's violating, yo.
I mean,
that's me too.
Check the birth certificate, man. Keep it moving. Yeah, exactly. Check the birth certificate.
I know the Olympics check for testosterone levels for women.
Well, yeah, because they had the one chick that was
from
like
Africa,
the film.
South
Yeah,
Africa.
Exactly. Right, exactly.
I mean, just burning.
Burning. burning, yo. You like what? And then you,
and she was a legit girl.
She a legit, right? Legit girl, but like, yeah, you like she's just a kind of hard looking girl, but look like a girl for sure. But it's like, whoa, they had to do some tests.
Burning.
They had to throw that was all kind of. They threw all kind of like, wait, caution flag. Like, wait a second, we got to test her. Something ain't right about this. This shit ain't.
She was a long distance runner. I mean, just
burning on long distance.
Burning on long distance.
Yeah, it's like something ain't right about this.
Yeah, nah.
But this is how I see it, man. It's like, cause this, I think the first phase of this. Remember those? It might have been like 10 years ago. I don't know if y'all caught up with this, but it was people that were doing stuff. Or two levels of it. There was one case of this dude was a grown ass man, say he was like 24 years old, and he went back and pretended to be a high school student and went back to play basketball again.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that one.
And the coach busted him and was like, "Hey, junior, whatever, blah blah blah," and he was trying to act like that wasn't him. It's like, "Didn't you play at such and such high school a couple years back? Like, what you doing? You coaching now?" I was like, "No, I'm a player." Like, oh shit. So like that was playing the system or trying to get that advantage, or like
trying to live his glory years to a whole nother level,
or like kids being held back a year. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've been doing that forever though.
John Curtis.
That's been going on for
John Curtis
for centuries, nigga, for decades, nigga.
West Monroe,
Yeah.
John Curtis.
But think of like, to me, like that was a big one too, because you got to think about it like this. Think about yourself as a ninth grader and think if you was able to go back and play 8th grade basketball or football again. You know how crazy that would be? I know for me, because I had like a growth spurt, but like I think I was pretty good in 8th grade, but if I would have went back from 9th grade and did it again, like that shit would have been unfair. Like you said, just from your maturity that you had, because usually that's when you start going through your gaining weight, getting your growth spurt or whatever.
But that's the whole SEC. What is you talking about though, man? This has been going on
forever.
This is the whole SEC. Like this been going on in the South forever.
You coming into the league at 23 and 24.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that's another level of taking advantage. But this is my problem. If it's someone you're born a male and you're not quite good enough to make the boys team, but then like what is like Joanna Man or whatever, but you go to
Joanna Man.
Yeah, no, like Joanna
to the women
exactly.
And you imposing your physical will that you're born with. I just don't think it's fair to the ladies on that level. It's just, I don't know. Like you said, I just don't think they have to be so aggressive with the foolishness with some of the laws they pass in the test to people. But like you said, do a testosterone test or birth certificate, simple. You know what I'm saying?
But here's what I think might happen though. If I'm the WNBA, my numbers are never there. My crowd is, I don't sell out my arenas.
Mm-hmm.
I might want to bring in that dude who ain't sure who he is, who can catch that live. You know?
I mean,
we already like 5 to 6 more years away from chicks dunking more on a consistent basis.
But your girl we was talking about earlier, she dunks. I mean, but she's also 6'8", but the one that plays for Vegas.
Hey, how about we just say this? In about 10 years of medicine and plastic surgery evolving, you want to be able to tell.
Oh, it's already kind of there, man. Right now, like, sadly to say, you gotta tread lightly in the streets, man. Yeah. Like, especially if they have the full surgery, you have shit creek. And like, what the fuck you gonna do? So you gotta tread lightly. I feel sorry for these kids coming up in this era. They ain't knowing what they gonna get.
But you know how much. But you know how much. You know, here's the thing or whatever. You know how much they actually paying to do all that shit.
A lot.
Never thought about it.
A lot. Hormone treatment alone.
Yeah, because that's that's reoccurring.
By insurance.
That's I was gonna say that's a reoccurring something you probably gotta take. I don't know how long.
Yes,
it's a home loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally like $100K, close to it.
Yeah. Especially when you get the full.
Shit.
You want to do the full. You want to do the full transformation. Yeah, it's like 100. Yeah, he is correct. 100 grand. Unfortunately, now that I have a significant other in this house, I see shit that I don't be wanting to see. But I have to stop. So like niggas so far learning new shit now.
Welcome
to our world.
Walking to watching new shows I never thought I'd be watching. This shit, I'm like, why is she watching this shit? And I'm too tired to get up to leave this fucking room. So I'm like, oh god damn it. I guess I'm stuck here to watch this shit. So yeah, so I've been learning even more shit than I ever wanted to know. I thought I was already informative, but god damn.
Yeah.
So you paying a house note.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. To be somebody totally different. Yeah, I remember one time. I went meet my mom at work where she's one time, and I came at her in the their little cafeteria in a law firm, and I'm walking in and I see her and everything. I see this lady come in and everything. And I looked at her and I looked at my mom. I looked down at her feet. I looked at my mom again. I looked at my mom. I said, "Mom." She's like, "Yeah." I said, "I thought so." And my mom said, all these dudes be up in here hitting on her all the time. I said, niggas can't see all this energy. They can't see these feet, these feet and hands. Feet and hands. I'm like, yo, ain't that he said, yeah, babe, these cats do not even see it. I'm like, wow.
I mean, but you got
hanging all over the edge of the back of the shoe. Like, yo, what is you doing? You can't find a shoe your size.
You're gonna have a store of women that's talking about, hey, I can't have no kids, not because they can't.
Right. Because they really can't.
They really can't.
Yeah.
Right.
No, nigga ain't never gonna think about that. I ain't never know how to have a cycle.
Little things make sure it's not just me. When you start dating a chick, don't you learn her cycle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
when you gotta prepare yourself to go with you ain't about to get none.
Exactly.
Well, you know when not to pull out.
Yeah, exactly. That's factual too. That's 100% factual too.
Oh, we vampires in here.
Exactly.
You just came off that. I'm sick.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Like you said,
you know that 5 days before and 5 days after, don't you shoot up that club.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's your downfall. It might be your downfall.
The first time you leave it in.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Habits are formed.
Yeah. So
you on your period?
Dude, I do. I never had a problem going to the store, going to get some pads. Yo, I be walking there, be like the greatest thing. People like, dude, you ain't Shannon have no pads. I was like, nigga, I'd rather this than diapers. What the fuck is your problem? Nigga, you better carry this with a badge of honor. And you letting these chicks know you out here fucking. What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey, y'all remember getting them midday texts of yes or no when you waiting?
Yeah. I had a couple of those. I had a couple of those moments for sure. I'd be like, yo, you good? You all right? Like 2 weeks later, everything all right? You know,
you get the text, get the YES in the text, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
2-way pages, back in the day, they were golden glory.
Mm-hmm. Motorola's.
Oh, man. Good old days.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Wow. So, this is just a wild situation or whatever. Yeah, imagine your kid be like, hey, well, not say our kid. I hope no, never happened to my sons. Imagine your partner, your boy, whatever, saying, hey, I got this chick, man, she cool as a thing, you know what I'm saying? We bang it out or whatever, we play 2K together. You start to be like, hey, she ain't fussing at you? She ain't she just chill? No, that's a man.
Unfortunately, our kids got this problem about to happen. So you gonna have to do some checks and stuff beforehand, because this, checks and balances in these streets, man. Because like I said, it's gonna be really deceiving out here.
Baby pictures.
Yeah, it gets to the point. It gets to the point now where like even women they go through the surgery or whatever, man, they don't even look the same anymore.
Yeah, dude. I seen that too.
Yeah, I seen them when they start getting the facial hair.
Facial hairs, right? Yeah, so it's real out here in the streets, man. I feel sorry for the generation. Whew, we the last of the Mohicans, really, man, of sanity. So we just missed out.
Mm-hmm.
We missing out, but we still enforcing in the game too at the same time. So we got to tread lightly.
So actually, this is probably another topic for another day or whatever. Would you think that they actually go through this whole transformation because they don't want to deal with necessarily backlash of them being who they are? I think I just think that like if you say, hey, I'm a man, I identify with a woman, and I don't have the money, they struggle with more of the backlash of, you know what I'm saying? Like
yes,
we know whatever.
So right.
To not to be questioned with
to be questioned and stuff.
I mean that's part of it.
That's part. But some of them really just that feminine though.
Yeah. So I mean that's part of it, but it just I think it varies. Like you said, if passing by you look like a woman, then you don't have to answer those questions as much as often as if you was dressed as a man and you're more feminine. You know what I'm saying? That actually draws more attention than like Tyson was saying, like
and here's the
feet hanging out, but it's still you can still get away with 90% of the time.
Here's one of the things that I found interesting too. I've read a couple of times and seen a couple of times some documentaries that men who are in relationships with transgender women don't think that they're gay.
I've seen that before too.
No. Because in their train out, you know what though, I think in their logic and the logic they trying to sell to themselves, they see a woman.
Yeah, I'm about to say sexual attraction is to me is mostly mental. Like you may think it's visual, but it's really mental.
Right, mental, right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, you breaking up.
You breaking up. Say it again.
No. I'm saying think about it from Tony's perspective. Like that's man.
You good now? You good?
All right, cool. So what pisses me off about that whole topic, that whole journey of you you see online or whatever, the guy go through the whole transformation to become a woman, and then a woman goes through the whole transformation to become a man. They get married. Like, niggas, y'all gonna say the same.
Yeah.
$200K just to be this. You could have just said whatever.
Yeah, I've seen those type of stupid scenarios too. Like this is the most ass backward shit I've ever seen in my life. So, but like you were saying, and it's interesting about that one of how they do that. The transformation. Trying to figure it out, like the mental side of it. How they, they just mentally just train themselves to just think, and they just see what they see. They going off the visual, and they mentally unsold it to themselves that I got a woman because she got all the. Okay, she got majority and the features of outside people see
is a woman.
She was a woman, and that's all I care at the end of the day. That is a woman. It look like a woman. People think it's a woman. I'm cool, and so it is what it is. And they looking at it too as this person's not doing nothing to me. I'm sexually pleasing them, so they don't see themselves as gay because they ain't one thing getting penetrated or nothing like that in the bigger picture also. So that's part of their logic.
Yeah, like you said, that's a whole, like you said, that's whole
mental, whole nother world. That that's how people be thinking.
But you know how we say it back home. If you like it, I love it. That's on you.
Malik Yoba.
Exactly. Yeah, he got caught up in that too. Underage on top of that. That was the issue to me, is the underage part of it.
Right.
In his cases. But that's why I say I mean, I don't understand it. Like you said, if you don't consider that being gay, but it's what you're doing. That's on you. That has nothing to do with me. That's what the part I understand. Like when people get offended by that, like you understand it, but at the same time,
man, why are you worrying about something that if you're not doing it, why is you even taking it that personal? Ain't nobody coming at you or approaching you with it or deceived you or any shape or form,
They ain't got nothing to do with
and
you. Go
nothing to
ahead
do.
and mind your business.
I just don't like the ones that know they about that life, but then get mad when they get caught. Then they want to try to go. They get caught and then want to start killing people and everything like that. That you get fucking caught up. You thinking that was your preference, motherfucker? You can't fake who you are. Just accept it and keep it moving.
You get mad because people knowing the truth.
Right.
Or my philosophy always been, you knew like on Bourbon Street there was that one spot.
Yeah, you knew the cutoff line. You knew the mother. Like this. You know the gun line boss.
Time to turn around.
You know the gun line. Yeah, you know the gun line
too
boss.
far.
Yeah.
but I want to say that was.
Let me get this hand grenade and turn right around right quick.
No. But that was at remember a strip club that was the Shims. You know what I'm saying? She Hims or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew people. I've seen people that knew that went in there, and I used to be like, if that ain't. I had this argument like y'all talking about. I say, so you comfortable just putting yourself in that position, but yet you said that you're straight when you're walking out of it. I mean, that kind of baffled me. I just was like, know this, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's this is the black thing. White people they just comfortable with whatever the fuck they do what they do, and they don't give a damn. It is us, black folks that just ain't. We can't accept people for being who they are and just let it be. Like what they be is fucking the end all be all of your life. That's their life. Mm-hmm. Disrespect. At the end of the day, they still the same cool people that outside, but whatever they purpose behind closed doors is they purpose behind closed doors. So why is we tripping?
And especially now, we live in a day and age where, a lot more. I see more athletes coming out, and
a
lot more. A lot of these dudes got hands now.
Yeah, exactly.
they ain't soft no more.
I'm about to say, I know a couple off the top of my head from back home that will knock a nigga out with one hit. So, like you said, you thinking that because their sexual lifestyle is their personality, that's not always the case. Because I guarantee you, there's what's your boy name on IG? And his he be doing Sissy Pyrex or something like that. Comedy Goon, what's his name? Whatever his name is on IG, but. I mean, that's real. Like, he doing it as a joke. But, yeah, there's definitely somebody cooking a brick and going home with it. Like on The Wire.
Omar. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Omar.
There's a lot of old Omars in these streets, for sure. So he would just tread light and call it a day.
How fucked up were we when we saw that? Like, oh.
Yeah, when I seen it, when I went back and watched it the second time around, I didn't realize how vulgar and open it was.
You know what? That's I ain't know. Now you say that too. I didn't really like. Now I don't know why the fuck I just remember. I like, whoa, that was. I just went with the flow of the show though. Like
because it wasn't his personality that you was worried about. It was his sexuality. It's his personality. It's him being a
right.
And that was the trip part too. It was a couple of. It didn't happen. It was like a few episodes down the line where we found that out.
Well, of course.
I remember the writer was talking about, yeah, man, I'm gangster like Omar. And then you see him do that. Oh, I ain't know. That ain't me.
But yeah, like he was, and then it wasn't like they didn't make it like it was like a one time. Like he was in a relationship. Like he was
right. Yeah, he had relationships and everything. He had a couple of relationships throughout the years of it and everything like that. So just like you said, which is crazy.
Him and that Silk Road going to get some.
Nigga. That shit was the greatest intro. Nigga, that part was the greatest intros ever.
Which one?
When
he wanted some cereal, and then
the cereal one, yeah.
And he ain't had no goddamn cereal. That nigga was pissed.
Walking in that road.
Bro, nigga tapped on. Nigga had to. Nigga, how you have a fucking 12 gauge on you in a fucking Silk Road, my nigga? Like how? Nigga tapping on a couple of windows and got him some money.
One of the slickest shit I seen from The Wire when he was standing in one of those abandoned houses, when he closed the door and put a piece of gum, and then when he came back, he sees the gum was broken, like if somebody was in there. I don't know if you caught that. I forgot what episode. It was like maybe down the line, like maybe season 4 or something like that. Well, I was like, that's some some advanced street shit right there. Like,
yeah.
This ain't no beginner level. He making sure ain't nobody up in there to stick him up. Because it ain't like you got a lock on it, though.
Right. That's a great way to find out if it's this. Like you said, that was like clever because you could tell if it been stretched out or whatever. It's I was like, damn, okay, pretty clever.
That nigga was next level criminal, dog.
Hey, took it to a whole nother level. So that little kid
got took out by Tyler.
Man, caught him slipping, nigga. Caught him slipping. Mm-hmm. Outstanding television.
Yeah, man. Before we go on our next segment, so going back to basketball, I know we always give Chris Webber a hard time about calling games. I know some of y'all haven't gotten it, but I think Vince Carter has potential to be the next guy calling basketball games for another 20 years. He's basically, potentially be the Tony Romo of NBA.
Oh, wait, hold up. Don't disrespect Vince Carter like that.
Man, Tony's doing this thing, man. You don't think
Tony's doing this thing. You may not like how Tony do it, but Tony still know what he's doing out there, man. Come on, man.
No. Tony's good. Tony's good, but don't sit up there and compare them as
athletes. No. I'm not comparing. No. I'm not comparing that.
No. We just talking about transition.
Vince Carter still dunking. I
Skills.
don't know if you saw that video earlier. He dunking.
Yeah, he's still dunking. Yeah,
this nigga dunking in slacks on ESPN sets and shit. So,
we just talking about like just the transition. The transition, man.
Yeah, okay.
I think he can do it because he breaks down the game pretty good.
Oh yeah,
he does show a lot of Florida bias, but other than that,
I've forgiven him for doing the Harlem Shake when he was supposed to have been out. He was in the club one time doing the Harlem Shake when he was supposed to have been. He was out one night. He didn't play that night or something. When they caught the nigga in the club the same night doing the Harlem Shake, I'm like, come on, my nigga, really?
I mean, he ain't the first or last person like that. I used to see Eric Dampier every other weekend, and he's talking about he got a broken foot or whatever.
So, yeah. So I wasn't trying to hear all that.
And he was a drum major, so
that nigga was Harlem shaking too goddamn hard. I'm like, yo, I need this nigga to relax. I'm like, what is you doing? You will be injured.
What y'all think about Shaq and? Because this came up the other day, Shaq and Barkley. Like, I haven't watched the show in I think a couple of years, the TNT broadcast. Like, I love Ernie, but I just can't stomach Shaq and Barkley. Like, I know it's kind of like comedy relief, but it just feels like they out of date a lot of times.
Right. Definitely.
Definitely out of date. That's why it's comical, nigga. That's why people be laughing because they out of date. That's why we be watching shit just because of the fact they're just all old.
Yeah.
And Kenny trying to be young, but it's super old. Kenny trying too hard to be young.
But I think it's not that Kenny's trying to be young. Kenny's he's still around these kids. He's still coaching.
Yeah, he got kids that age.
Yeah, that's true. So, but it feels still forced though.
He's in the know. He's familiar.
But he's also a New Yorker. He's also a New Yorker, so that confidence of I know what's going on. That too.
Yeah,
so.
right. Of course,
and he knows these kids. He knows a lot of them coming out because he has the AAU team, so he knows.
Yeah, but it's still like
you would think Shaq would know better too because he got one in college. He got one that just graduated. I think his daughter. Does his daughter play basketball?
She at LSU. Yeah, the son and the daughter both play at LSU.
Shaq support.
No, the son left. The son gone.
You left LSU? You left LSU now?
They had too many ballers. He wasn't gonna play.
Oh damn! This nigga already left again.
They had a freshman that was leading like top 5 in the nation in scoring. He wasn't gonna see no time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
Oh damn! This nigga here. He might just hang it up. Let it go.
That heart thing set him back. So that's the other part about that's what people like.
Right. Didn't I hear? But no, he went.
Texas Southern.
I don't know if it was Texas Southern.
Yeah, he's going to Texas Southern. So then the younger one, I think he just graduated this year. I think he's the one that might be better.
Right, but they say he's going to Texas Southern. I thought he was the one that was going to Texas.
Yeah,
he's the one. The youngest one. Yeah, right. The youngest one is going to Texas Southern. I remember
the one at LSU wasn't playing because they was stock solid before him. So if he's still there,
Bro, go to HBCU and call it a day, man. That's
Go play with your brother. Yeah, just go.
Yeah.
Texas Southern, play with your brother and call it a day.
But he already transferred once, so it's like how many times? How much?
Yeah.
Well, you already missed the season because of your injury, because your heart shit. You had to sit out another year because you transferred. Where did he go at originally?
UCLA.
Yep, UCLA. So you went to UCLA, you didn't play there. You got sick. And then you transferred to LSU. You was playing behind some solid players, coming as a new transfer. So I don't see him transferring again.
Well, he can transfer to he can go to Texas Southern because there won't be no transfer protocol to hold him back or anything like that. They'll just let him come straight in day one and play.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit, if he don't want to go with his brother, shit, they got Prairie View right there. Shit, he can go to Southern. This is fucking plenty other schools that you can go to. You can stay right there, just go to Southern.
Is it true?
So, shit, you got Magic Peace son going to Tennessee State.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm waiting to see what that ruling gonna be with the NCAA.
Yeah, what you were saying with the likeness?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that ruling gonna go and like what that percentage gonna be that the NCAA think they're gonna get from these kids, because they're gonna try to make some money, get some money out of this also that benefits them also. And I'm gonna see how, and then will this gonna officially sink the NCAA forever and make these schools finally just branch out on their own so they can just stop dealing with the nonsense of them?
Yeah, so what I heard was, I think it was on Bamani's show. He was saying that the school, so basically the student can keep up to like 15% up front for themselves, and then the remaining 85% goes into an escrow, or up to other 85% goes into an escrow. And I think it will be like divided between other sports or something like that. Like basically to where it's a point where the school and the other sports, which they kind of do already, benefits off of their likeness. So like, for example, you go to Miami and the football team is bringing in, say, 20 million, and then the 5 million still goes to the golf team or whatever may be.
Right.
So those programs can still flourish.
Right, a baseball or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, so like even though the money ain't coming from them, they still getting, still lasting because of
right. They get they got some funding coming. Yeah, got their funding coming to them.
Mm-hmm. But it was saying like, they hold it in the escrow to the player finishes the school and shit like that. I'm like, that's stupid. Especially for basketball, when the dude don't want to stay 1 or 2 years.
Right.
Now, will this be
interest
retro? Pay these college athletes who made a lot of money for these schools get paid?
Of course not.
Of course not. No, they only gonna go off of what? No, of course not.
Moving forward.
This only moving forward off of, but those kids wasn't able to get sponsors or getting endorsement deals through others, so they die. But as long as the NCAA, 15% is still crazy, but as long as they not trying to pocket any of that money from these kids is what mattered to me the most in the bigger picture. As long as they not touching these kids' money.
I don't know. 15% still seem a little low.
Yeah,
it's very low.
It's very low. It's stupid low.
Because and the reason why I say that is because the number that always stood out to me was back when Johnny Manziel was at Texas A&M. A&M, they made $74 million off of him alone.
Right.
And fell only 15. And he come from money anyway, but only to get 15%.
But yeah, exactly. I remember
that
somebody.
escrow account is going to be interest bearing, and then that they're going to split it. It's like when you go to a restaurant and it's like a tip jar, and they supposedly splitting it amongst the employees. They're getting cheated out that shit. Right.
So that's why I'm like, if it legitimately goes into the escrow, it still goes to the kid. I still fine, as long as it goes to the kid. And if he can make all of, because I know Master P already said he has a deal for his son that's already in play once they make the ruling in August that, his son gonna see a couple of million. Just, already offer endorsements.
But that was what I was going to say too. So I think what his son is in, I thought his son might have been in negotiations with that league, David West.
Now he going to Texas. Like I said, he already made it. He already going to
Tennessee
State. Yeah, he's going to Tennessee State. Yeah. So he's already picked a school to go to. So these are like outside endorsements. He said he's already locked deals for his son.
Once it gets approved. Got it.
Yeah, once it's approved, right. He just said this signature is approved, but he already got him there. But like you said, no, even if I don't still think it's the end of the world. As long as it doesn't, as the NCAA don't touch, they don't get their hands in the money. That's all I care. At the end of the day, if that 15%, because shit, if it's $1 million deal you get for 1 year, that's still 150. It's still kind of like 150,000 in your pocket off the rip of 15%. So it's not like the end of the world per se for one kid for 1 year to have in his pocket to blow. Even though like you said, these schools already give them that much already. Well, they give them more than that because I remember somebody was with a player that came from USC said, "Oh, I know you can't take a pay cut once you came to the league."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Bart Scott talking to Robert McKnight.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, when he came to the Jets, I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah, I know you. So it's like, yo, we already know how this is going. Yeah, this rookie deal ain't nothing to you. I know you see it's your fair share of money.
This is my thing. This is what I would see fair because you're dealing with a pimp. They got to get their cut. So like maybe if 80% or 90%, let's try this. 80% goes to the player, whatever they earn. 10% to the NCAA, 10% to the team that they play for, I guess as a tax. You call it a day. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more than fair to start off with.
True.
So I mean that to me would be, but like I said, the majority of the money needs to go to the player because they're come and give that up. They come and get that signed jersey for that particular player, not because of your school. Because otherwise, your kid would be doing the sign.
And those kids, if they signing any jerseys or at any events of signing stuff while they still in school, they should get that 80% cut. I could see that because you are getting this money because of the fact the school you going to also.
I don't see it. I don't see it going above 50 though. That's why I say 50%. That's why I said the 15 is too low. Because you got to think also that they're paying a lot of these kids on scholarships, so you're paying for them.
True.
You're paying for them to
be.
Well,
that's why I think that's the cut that they should take to pay back for the scholarship. So they paying back their scholarship money.
You got to think about this, like you're thinking about the high end. So for like a high end person that's getting like millions of dollars in endorsements or something like that,
right?
Then 50% sounds good to get that, recoup that money back. But for the average person, like say somebody going to Louisiana Lafayette, like they might be the star player there, but ain't nobody else know who he is. So he might go to the mall and sign some shit.
The dealership.
But they only get like a couple $100 or $1,000 or whatever like that. So like that 50% is going to kill them compared to somebody that's going to Alabama or going to some LSU and doing something big on national TV.
Yeah,
true. So that's actually a good point also.
But again, that's why that should be something that should be reviewed after times, as well. It's like, you set up a guideline for 3 years and then you revisit it, and just kind of like the collection bargaining agreement. You just revisit it every 5 years or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, but all it's gonna do is then they're gonna just hang themselves, and then these big schools gonna finally jump ship and just say we're just gonna do our own thing our own way.
Mm-hmm.
I think we still another 5 years from that though, but I think they're gonna eventually just go on and do their own power conference and call it a day. So no more, no less.
Yeah, I know Nick Saban ready.
Yeah,
but shit, Nick will be damn near retired by that time.
No.
So for a team for like Nick Saban though. So for Alabama, what? So you telling me you create your own power league, right? What? 15 teams?
Nah, shit, it'll be more than that. It, like you said, it'll be per conference. It'll be like 5 power conferences. I think they still
25 to 30 teams.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do that. So you telling me that you only want to play the best of the best? You don't want them cupcakes in between?
Nick Saban is against playing these cupcakes. Totally against this. He's like, I have no control over that. You think I want to sit up there and play Louisiana Tech? You think I want to play Louisiana Monroe?
Right.
Single wing tee.
Yeah.
Triple option shit.
I don't know.
I just thought that I don't follow him like talking about, but I just figured that he wanted those in between games.
He really hates those. He does hate those games.
Yeah, he want that action. He want that action because a lot of you're basically padding your record.
You're putting your players in harm's way.
It's like St. Aug playing public schools in a non-district play.
And I appreciate it too.
We would have busted ass too.
Yeah. Meanwhile, brother, we going to play Karen Crow, Santa Mo, Hanville, getting our ass whooped. we limping in the district play.
We definitely I think I told you that when y'all came to my school for basketball the year after I graduated, and it was just Clement that left. That he dropped a good hot 35 on y'all and dunked on two people at one time. I was like, damn. That was pre-camera phone, so I wish I could have fucking recorded that shit and sent it to you.
Are you saying John was sent out?
No, Brother Martin. The year after I graduated, they came to the class and played, and Clement was giving them the business.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't think it's the same with Belichick. We still this game. Y'all haven't figured me out yet. I'm still whipping y'all ass. Like why I'ma quit?
We talking about the Julio Jones thing yet?
No, that's coming up in a second. But I don't know. I think I mean that's on the high end with Alabama, but I think some teams gonna want to have that fluff in between on some of those games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you don't want to be LSU playing Alabama for your homecoming.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like motherfucker, senior night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta deal with this shit, nigga. Nah, that's
halftime. The homecoming court out there. You down 30. Man, get this bitch off. Get this comeback going.
Oh man, that's a good point.
You gotta have them.
Yeah, but you still got but that's what I said. That's, you're doing a power 5. You're gonna have between 10 to 12 schools per conference. You're still gonna have some weak schools within that, but you just better make, like you said, you just hope you don't schedule it. The schedule don't fall where, like you said, you gotta play one of your top 25 team on your.
It's not going to be enough weak teams for everybody to get them to go around. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody going to have to be fucked and deal with that heat, because either you're playing in a tough conference, and then however you do the rotation, you just screwed. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be them, like you said, it's going to be them years where it's senior night and you playing fucking LSU when they had a top 5 recruiting class.
True.
It's just going to happen. You know.
Because imagine Alabama going up to Ohio State in November to play them. That I would actually be a good game.
Right.
See Alabama playing some real elements.
That's a good point. When had
never. No, the SEC don't go. They never played nobody in no elements. The SEC don't play with the elements, dude.
If they do play in the elements, it's in September. That's it.
And just some rain.
Wow.
Yeah, LSU, because LSU played Wisconsin at Lambeau Field a couple of years ago and lost that. And I think that was the last season for Les Miles. They lost that game, and I remember they went to Washington.
I never thought
about it. I remember to Washington, yeah. But Alabama don't do that type. Yeah, the farthest they're going is right here to Dallas.
How they let them get away with that?
Oh, hey, yeah, because you're the SEC.
SEC.
You don't have to like this when you automatically know you're gonna be in the top 5. Why in the hell you gonna schedule any non-conference games with anybody on their turf that's in the top 10 themselves or top 20, even be top 25 somewhere else. And it's not close.
And then it's like for Alabama, LSU, why am I gonna leave you to make so you can make money off of my fans? Because my fans are gonna travel.
Come. Yeah, because only Ohio State.
That's your payday.
Yeah, right. Because only Ohio State and Michigan people travel. In the Big Ten.
Oklahoma, well, they Big 12, but yeah.
Oklahoma. But yeah, we're just talking about up there in the Big Ten though. That's like that's the only 2 schools really that travel.
Yeah.
Wisconsin a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little, but not really. They want everything right there at home because they don't ever even go to the Rose Bowl half of the time. I mean, whoever the hell they playing, they got more people of them than actually they there. So you go that way. Penn State don't travel like that.
No.
Nope.
So that's what I'm saying.
They better be happy they got a team.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand that.
Right.
That's still too recent for me.
Sure.
I understand you get rid of the whole new staff and everything, but that's
still.
Meanwhile, SMU just trying to recover to get back into the,
Yeah, I know.
Recruiting stuff. Yeah, the Penn State thing, I still don't understand how they.
That's terms of death penalty. They should have got the death penalty for that shit.
Yeah.
There are too many people that was hands in the cookie jar in that situation and knowing all the foulness that was going on. And everybody turned a blind eye. So this school should, like you said, it shouldn't even exist right now in sports.
Like, I just don't get it, man. Like that's just like you said, next level. Just
you just gave SMU you give them the death penalty off for just giving kids some money. This kids got violated. They had violated to the highest level of mental issues and everything going forward and trauma.
Sweep that on the rug.
And you sweep this under the rug.
Florida State.
That never happened.
Florida State got ridiculed for just kids partying, drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? They treat them like they was out there robbing people.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Penn State.
They try to hit my Miami with it. They try to get my Kings. I'm like, God damn. Just because we out here just putting people ass on a consistent basis. So,
those unwritten rules, man.
And it was hitting the lick during the week.
Mm-hmm. Who was the player for Miami that was out there robbing people?
They never said the person.
No, I heard an interview with a former player named somebody.
Get a list.
I'm about to say,
make a list.
Yeah. Remember your boy, John Walsh there. He was
Steve Walsh.
Steve Walsh. I want to say Steve Walsh. I'm going to say Steve, yeah. Steve saw his boys out there. He's like, hey, what you doing?
I've seen my teammates wear stocking masks going to go rob people.
Like, the personalities. The personalities on that team is ridiculous, dog. Like, just imagine that locker room. Like, the people that came out of there. You had The Rock. You had Warren Sapp. You had Ray Lewis. Not Willis McGahee. He was the other Clinton Portis.
Clinton Portis.
I mean, Ed Reed's not much of a personality, but he's more so in the field. I'm talking about just flamboyant people.
And Sean Taylor wasn't that flamboyant, just that.
Nah, there's a problem
assassin on the field. Yeah,
just an assassin, exactly.
What's your boy that's a comedian? What's his name? Finesse.
Yeah, Finesse.
You know what I'm saying? Like he
played for the U.
Yeah, he played for the U.
Strong safety or free safety, something like that.
So he was free safety. Yeah, nigga.
So you didn't have The Rock.
Look, hey, dude, I tell you, my team is the shit, yo. We got talent across the board, man. We got talent across the board.
What you say to him?
The comedian Finesse Mitchell played for the Lakers?
Yeah.
Yes.
He played free safety or something like that.
Yeah, he was with, he was there with Warren Sapp and them.
Yeah,
So,
he was Warren Sapp. He said basically he from ain't he from Atlanta?
Yeah.
I think so. But he said basically like one time when he knew it wasn't for him, he was just like getting hit one time and they just left him on the field and just scooted down the field to continue practice while he was fucking recovering. He was like coming down to the box trying to make a tackle and he didn't say who it was, but basically put it in his life. He's just like, I knew this wasn't for me. But you got to think about that. Like you look at it as funny, like he's a comedian, blah blah blah. He played football, but how good he had to be on that roster.
Right, of an athlete. Yeah. Right, to get to the right.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. So man, we had, like I said, a lot of ignorant talent.
And you remember too, Miami wanted Marshall Faulk to be a cornerback, really bad.
He wanted Vince Young too. At one point, they was trying to recruit Vince Young harder. Marshall Faulk.
Now, was it Rock good? Was he good?
Nah, he was all right. He was a backup player.
Yeah, he was behind Sapp, right?
Career backup.
Well,
he was behind Sapp, and I forget the other dude he was behind too. Because once the dude that was before him, he thought he was going to start, and Sapp told him, "Nah, bro, I'm taking it. You ain't getting that starting job." And rest is history.
I mean, he was just a big strong body.
Yeah, big strong cat. Yeah, so he never sat there and said he never said he was like a great football player. And he just knew he was just big and physical and stuff like that.
That's the other part about it. Imagine him going to a lesser school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He probably would have been throwing people like, what if he went to FAMU or something like that?
Yeah, Florida International, some shit like that. Yeah,
he'd have been running through people.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was huge.
Yeah, he was. He was huge as a freshman. 14, 6'3", 260.
Solid.
So hey man, interesting days with my Kings though. Interesting run. We have a hell of a run.
Pacific Island jeans in there.
So let's get into y'all Saints people's rivals. Julio Jones pretty much on live TV said he done with the Falcons. They just waiting on June 1st. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I know it's going to be a big cap hit, but you kind of at the point of no return. I know it's not like basketball. I don't think it's just going to be that easy that he's going to be gone, but I think it should be teams lining up trying to get him. I still wouldn't give up too much for him because he is injury prone.
Yeah.
And he's old.
I'm not. You say you're surprised. Why are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
Because I think the amount of money that they're going to be hitting the cap, I don't think they're going to get that much of a return to balance it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess I can see.
You're going to have to take like 25 mil or 20 mil in cap hit next summer just to get rid of them. Like, to me, it's
and think about that.
Nobody's going to give you 3 first rounders for them to kind of make up the difference or whatever the case may be. I don't think you're going to get a first rounder.
Nah,
everybody know who one's out.
The last I heard was maybe a first and a third.
And if you get that, you take it and run.
Yeah. You ain't going to get multiple firsts.
Yeah, and that's going to be like you said, but it's going to be a low first, though. It's not even going to be like any
It's going to be a contenders first. It's going to be in the 20s.
Right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's going to be the Saints, Titans, Patriots. Well, Patriots might be kind of low. I still don't think they're going to win that much regardless.
They'll be back.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You get Julio, it might be a problem.
Not the first year. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it'd be interesting because he can't stay healthy. I'll tell you that.
Right, that's the biggest problem.
Who can't stay healthy if you got Matt Ryan as your quarterback? Cut that shit out. Don't put that on that man. Shit, you can't get the man. You can't even catch the. You the best receiver in the game, but you can't get no red zone touchdowns. I'll get hurt too.
Red zone touchdown, 20-yard or more touchdown. I think he was 8 straight games last season without a touchdown.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit, no. I'll be hurt too. Do what Matt Ryan garbage ass.
So Julio, he's injury prone because of Matt Ryan.
Why would you out there playing if you ain't gonna get the ball?
So basically, you're saying that he's over exaggerating injuries.
Yeah. Don't waste my time.
He out there Chris Paul
when I need it.
Don't be surprised if the Chiefs step up and do something yet.
So what's the best?
Shut this shit up, man. Don't bring that foolery.
Let the league let that bullshit happen.
Dude, exactly, man. Cut that shit out. Put that energy out there. What the fuck are you doing? Nobody trying to hear that shit.
Look, they've been too quiet, man. They've been too quiet.
I get it, but when quiet, they keep their asses quiet and then cut this shit out, man. I don't need that energy over here. I'm bad enough. I'm already ready to jump ship. Then damn. I
mean, you have the Hill try to take the top off of you, and then you got Kelsey and Julio throw underneath too.
Man, I'm gonna try to hear that shit, man. Cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, that'll be flagrant as fuck.
They've been too quiet. That's all I've noticed when it comes to Julio. It's anybody Julio here. Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
Dude, I'll be highly disgusted.
I didn't even see you walk in here.
Dude, I'll be disgusted.
And breaking news, Julio goes to the Chiefs. What?
Well, yeah. Trust me, they probably we don't even know. They probably already a deal on the table. They probably just waiting for, like you said, June 1st to happen. So the deal probably is already there. Wait.
Oh, and then the fucked up part about that the phone call, and it's like, are you gonna go to the Cowboys? Yeah, don't go to the Cowboys if you trying to win. And he's like, yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I mean, the Cowboys. I mean, that'll be done for the Cowboys to go get them too.
Yeah, they already kind of they straight. Yeah, I'm saying they pretty decent in. I ain't gonna lie, they decent in receivers and everything. So they ain't hurt no goddamn receivers.
The defense line.
This little Cowboy fan I got here. We got Gallup. We got Cooper.
We don't need no Julio.
Yeah, we got CD Lamb, nigga. We got
CD
man,
yeah,
that's like when I lived out there.
Don't got no coach though.
Well, that too.
They don't got no coach. I mean, they got all that talent. They don't got no coach.
Can't use it.
Sorry.
But no, when I stayed out there in Dallas, when I was working at Best Buy, that's before they got T.O. This dude tried to argue me down, talking about the whole wide receiver staff that they had was better than T.O. That was the Hurd and Roy Williams group or whatever. I was like, I can't deal with this. I can't do you. I like, regardless of what his antics and stuff, you telling me that on the field that the receivers you got in Dallas is better than T.O. I'm done. We can't have these conversations, though. Like these irrationals. People in Dallas.
With Cowboy fans, I blame it on Roger Staubach. He's the one who put that belief in them that anything is possible. If you watch the NFL football story on Roger Staubach, he's the one who started it all.
Man, this is generational. This is generations later, though, man. I don't.
And they still talking delirious, man.
I blame it on Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He's the reason why the Cowboys ain't going. Like I said, one of y'all said that he needs to retire. The Cowboys,
the Cowboys is going through what I went through with Al Davis. That's all. They ain't gonna do shit till he goes to the upper room. But they're in a worse situation because his son is way cheaper and don't play nothing. He don't shit. I wouldn't be surprised. He sell a damn team. He's so left field. You can't even trust him.
Stephen Jones, one of them white dudes, like, fuck these niggas. We ain't
But the Cowboys' issues have never been with players. It's always been about their coaching staff. And to me, in my opinion, Jerry Jones has been very instrumental on who that coaching staff is made of. Right. So that's why I blame it on.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why we say he ain't doing.
And then when
nothing
they have a good coach, they don't want to give them the credit.
Yeah, or give them the power.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why when they're talking about Sean Payton going there, that ain't happening. No.
Hell no, that ain't happening. Fuck that.
Does Sean Payton got personnel control in New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's no point. So you can't even sell them on that. Like I already got this. Why I'm moving and come there. Yeah. I'm still living in Texas.
This is true. And he was mad he didn't get the job in the first place once Purcell had left anyway. So he was like, man, the hell with y'all.
You should have got him at that point instead of waiting after the fact.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now it's too late now. Yeah, so.
You fuck around and got that clapper.
First Wade Phillips and then the Coach Clapp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Sean Payton and Jerry Jones working together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Payton would be the one to tell Jerry Jones to shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm about to say. Sean would definitely grab control.
I can see that, but I don't see Jerry Jones going though.
If he once you're winning, well, no, we can't say that because he didn't like Jimmy Johnson.
Exactly.
I said
that. I don't know.
Well, see, but Jimmy took it to a whole nother level though. Jimmy's shit was disrespectful though. I ain't gonna lie.
But you know,
Jimmy shit was very. Jimmy was very disrespectful though. I'm not gonna lie. And then, he made people not clap at the damn award ceremony that they had and their own stuff when Jerry came up and shit, dude. Jimmy looked at him like, nah, don't clap for this nigga. It's like, yo, this is disrespectful, yo. This is the owner. This nigga do write the checks.
I mean, and that's the one thing Skip Bayless got right in his career when he said that them two are gonna break this thing up. This is not gonna last long.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah,
them Eagles was real. So
I don't think Jimmy Johnson gonna get in the Ring of Honor until after he dies.
I don't think he's gonna get it then.
He hires coaches who he feel like he can manipulate.
Right.
Of course.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we know.
That's why Sean Payton wouldn't work there.
Yeah.
Nah.
And he would tell Jerry Jones, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he don't want other Jimmy.
Yup. Because I'll tell the dude, shut the fuck up.
Cussing out Nigerians and shit. This guy.
This guy.
But I would love to see Julio come to these Titans though. I'll give him 2 second rounders. I'll give you 2 hot second rounders and make it happen. 2 second rounders and some hot chicken from Memphis. Call it a day.
I wonder though, if he went to the Patriots, I wonder what would that even be like?
I don't think he'll make it that much of an impact because initially, because they're gonna start off most likely starting Cam. And I don't think Cam is accurate, consistent enough to get him the ball down the field or whatever. But I think he can make it work with the young boy.
Didn't he make it clear that he didn't want to be traded to any team in the NFC?
Well, no, Atlanta's not going to trade him to the NFC. They don't want to come back.
I don't see that name. They don't see him down the road and stuff. He's definitely going AFC for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I say Chiefs more than anything.
What about the Raiders?
Man, cut that shit out, man. They won't go to that man has a contender, man. Don't do that shit, man. Mute that nigga right now. Mute him right now.
On the call, today, he said he want to win.
Let me ask you a question.
Mute twin.
Rashawn, let me ask you a question.
We're gonna do some around the horn shit. Mute this nigga.
If Julio Jones came to the Raiders, I mean, wouldn't that be a step up?
No, who the fuck got quarterback?
No, Julio will go get it. You got Julio, Ruggs, and Waller.
Right. I mean, let me ask you this: would you take Carr with Matt Ryan?
Who?
Carr.
Would you take Carr with Matt Ryan?
Wow.
I would. I would take Carr over Matt Ryan.
That's like asking.
It's called lateral
That's asking. Do I
movement.
like single ply or two ply?
Hey man, look.
Exactly.
No. Hey. Look. Look. We know Carr and Matt Ryan. I mean, they're about similar, but I mean, in my opinion, I feel like Carr would be more aggressive than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan's done. I think Carr would find a way to get the ball to Julio. In my opinion.
I don't even want to talk about this shit because they ain't happening. So fuck it. I'm out.
All right. Hey.
Because it ain't gonna happen. Man won't go to a contender, not no fucking bullshit. No matter no goddamn Bible thumper as a quarterback. We fucking Raiders, man. The fuck, man, I don't hear this shit.
Well, I think the best, to be honest with you, y'all say AFC, but I actually think that's one team that it'll work out for him. It'll be the Seahawks.
NFC.
And I'm saying, but he's gonna go to the NFC. It's just gonna be for the Seahawks.
A better deal,
Yeah.
But you already got DK.
And think about both of them though, because they're not necessarily like a step back passing team. They need people that's actually gonna jump and get the ball. If you got two on both sides, that work out better.
This is true too.
Somebody got to be single covered.
Yeah. Yeah, and Seattle ain't scared to give up draft picks. So that's another factor too. You got them all the teams. That's willing to give up draft picks that don't really matter to them in the bigger picture. Seattle, New England, KC, they don't value picks like that overall. Well, I would say
20s anyway.
Right now they know. KC they did right with their picks to get to a situation where now picks are not as important because they built up the great team. But we know Seattle and New England have never respected draft picks because all their good players all down was late draft picks.
They will cut their 4th through 7th round picks before training camp.
Yeah.
I ain't like what I saw in OTA, so good luck to y'all.
Buddy.
Yeah. So you got all this going on. You got those type of teams. We just got them about those type of teams that not scared to give up draft picks. And I'm the only 3 that move that way. Everybody else kind of values this, or they just know they need them because they don't know which way their team gonna go. Saints the same way too. They don't value like the first round pick at all, but everything after that they value.
They work opposite.
Yeah, interesting thing would be if he actually ends up in Denver.
Oh,
I mean they are trying to compete.
Yeah, and they don't value. You know what? And John Elway will give us some draft picks in the hot ass minute. So.
And they just a quarterback away.
Yeah, because they got speed in every level.
Yeah,
offense. So they tight ends fast as fuck. They got Judy, the running back.
That's why they keep saying they're trying to go get Aaron, and I'm gonna hate that shit if that happens. Get Aaron Rodgers.
It ain't gonna happen.
I hope it don't fucking happen.
I'm way too much of a dick to make that move. To make that move perfectly. How about that?
True.
I'm gonna say, hey, he got Peyton. He brought Peyton now.
Yeah, but
free agent. Yeah,
free agent. Free agent though. That's true.
A different situation. Yeah.
That's true. That is true. So yeah, because New England keep acting like they're not gonna trade him, but they're gonna end up having to trade him. Green Bay is. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting moves that shall be happening, but
yeah.
You just keep Twin muted, bringing up that Raider shit, though.
I didn't kill himself.
Good, he didn't kill my vibe and shit. I was doing fine. I ain't worried that scenario because we know that ain't never gonna happen.
He's the Raiders.
I will say this or whatever. Don't be surprised if Michael Thomas get traded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely see that.
Shit,
definitely see that
before the issue came up. We were talking about trading him for Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so definitely can see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't still be surprised.
What if Julio get traded to the Texans? Do you think Deshaun change?
Yeah, let me know that he's recording. Right,
Tony Love, what have we learned this episode?
Let me see here. Just a second. We have learned that Bill does not fuck with Embiid. Just pure disgusted with him. NBA fans are just the dumbest. 3, who is Alec Burks? Who is Dylan Brooks? I'm intrigued with this playoff so far. Number 4, I don't want to know Kwame Brown's business ventures. I'm good. You keep doing you, sir. You're a respectable citizen in some sort of fashion.
What's my boy say? That watermelon mint.
5, if your last name Brown, you ain't wrapped too tight. I'm gonna run this by my family, man. I'm gonna leave your name out. I'm gonna run it by them. 6, transgender women in sports might not be right, but it may be profitable. Just think about it. We need some lives in the WNBA. All about the money. 7, you learn a woman's period when y'all get serious. Pretty much.
Yeah.
8, college sports needs to get the likeness deal right. 15% is too low. And 9, comparing Carl and Ryan is like asking if you like 1 ply or 2. just bad. Just all bad.
Just 2 hurt franchises. That's what I see in that question. There's just 2 hurt franchises.
Exactly.
Do you want shit all on your hands or just a little?
Or you just want residue?
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Oh man!
There's a difference.
Oh man! Oh Lord, you need help. King, what you got in closing?
Once again, like I said, we definitely adding Brown to the red flag list. Definitely, probably in the top 3 for sure now. After what Kwame Brown has done, he has sealed the deal of how Browns are not rap tight for sure. We're just gonna leave it at that. And Twin and that bullshit that he just shame on Twin for this. I'm really getting to hate y'all Saints people more and more because y'all be thinking so fucking delirious. And y'all just be so condescending of how y'all can pick people good that y'all understand other people's pain of stupidity.
We do.
But
we do.
Like I said before, when y'all talking about trading Thomas for Deshaun, that's not I don't think that'll work out in the long run.
I see the Saints making a move like that before any other one of our teams can make that work. I don't think our front offices are as savvy as the Saints. I think that's the point that's being missed.
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm not trying to hear this foolishness. Like, you just like slaps in the face to me.
Mm-hmm.
Why Julio won't come to us for? That's like a step down. Like seriously. And then, Gruden ain't rap tight. Who the fuck, his player fucking Bowl that shit. Nobody give a fuck about this shit.
Nah, he's I get Julio. Y'all fucking make Spider 2 while Banana work. I know it works.
Shit don't work. It never work. You won a Super Bowl off of beating your own team. Shit ain't gonna work. So, yeah. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say now. The Twin just killed my whole vibe again. That means just bringing this shit up. I'm done. I'm out.
Raheem, go ahead. Go to what hating you got today.
They should cancel what's it called? Hot Mom Summer or some shit. Whatever they put on social media now.
Hot Mom Summer. I haven't seen that. What is that?
Yeah.
It's something they starting up. I've been hearing this shit too.
Yeah, Hot Mom Summer. Stop it. You're a grown ass adult with kids, obviously. You need to stop. And I'll go ahead and say this. because I know she ain't gonna listen. How the hell you gonna give me a surprise trip or whatever to go see Shay Chappelle, and knowing I got all good resource skills to go find out what's going to happen on that weekend?
I ain't got shit to say on that one.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you. So if y'all do show up or whatever, I appreciate y'all.
You already know what's going on with that one. You already know who you talking to.
I know.
Yeah, right. That's right. I like. Then that's last minute, dude.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. I just want to put that out there.
Man, hey, nigga, we seen them tickets, nigga. We seen them plane tickets, dude. I wish I would.
I know. Yeah. I just want to make this clear the air, whatever,
We tried. We looked now. I give you the hey. I'm gonna tell you this. I did look.
No, but I say, how can it be a surprise when your husband working IT and all he does is research all day?
Yeah, I know. That was funny though. But I was like, yo. It was the thought that count though, man. Thought that count.
You tried it.
You tried it.
Yeah, so this you gotta respect that, man. She tried.
All right, then. I think I'll just make sure Anthony gets out there. We can both be sleeveless. You know what I mean?
It's the big show. Show.
I did. Because I already know. I already knew it's gonna be one-sided. I kind of guessed that already too. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, another topic. Oh, it could be like a really quick topic or whatever. Do you feel like any like say for example, if there was a situation where you really was in a relationship with a person, right, and somehow y'all kind of spaced out, like say for example, it was real bad relationship, real bad breakup, and she adds you on social media, would you add her?
Hell no.
If it was a bad breakup, no. I think that's
no comments.
I've added people with I've added the
yeah, he can't. I'm about to say he can't see shit. I'll wait on. That's why I'll wait on to say something. I'll wait on his ass to say something.
I've added the bad breakup, but I've not been added from one of the bad breakups, and that one was it was the first one, and that was a classic me being an asshole.
Yeah, I put my video back. I want to let that nigga dead now. Like I wish he was there. I was waiting.
Say something.
and I pretty much told her, she was the kid. No, I told her, I said, look, I don't like lying because I'm good at it. So if I continued on this relationship, I'll be living a lie and we can't be together no more. When I thought of it, I was like, man, that's tight. And then when I said it, boy, I'm an asshole.
Cause yeah, nigga, that was an asshole comment, nigga, to the high level. It was good though. It sounds good now.
Yeah.
So you ain't shit though, in our eyes.
It's she ain't had me, and she's a lesbian now. So
God
damn, you gonna push her over the edge, nigga. God damn. You trouble so much.
Hold on, time out. Did this person live in Mishu?
No. But close, Little Woods. She lived in Little Woods.
Hold up, we need to talk off camera on this one.
Oh shit.
Hey, did they go to Reed?
Nah, Kennedy.
All right, we clear. We good.
Coursing of the beams.
Cause I have a similar story just like that.
Oh,
somebody, I came to the chick house. This girl wrote a list of all the things she didn't like about me.
God,
it was a good list. So I just was like, I came from La Place all the way to meet you. And I was like, you wrote this list? We broke up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden now she a lesbian, but she stay in Dallas now. Batman, you know who it is. If I show you a picture.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think I've had it. Well, I don't think I've even really had a bad breakup. You know what I'm saying? So
well, I'm just happy to be alive. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
You're on another level.
all I'm gonna say. I'm a pyro man.
Count your blessings. Yeah, I ain't never had no bad situation. It's just a matter of we can't do this, but ain't no bad situation. So,
hey, you know what, bro? I give you credit, man. You was always a neck of the situation, man.
Unnecessary shots. Unnecessary shots.
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend until we was adults.
Hey, that's the best way to keep it. I don't even really count them. That would just what do you call it? A situationship.
Oh yeah. That's an Aquarius. That is an Aquarius thing. We infamous for situationships, man. We ain't signing up, but we'll entertain you for a hot minute, like we in one.
Like you in one. Like you in one.
I called it. My term was contracts. That was the way I rationalized it in my mind. Well, we under contract.
Got me questioning myself. Wasn't that you? When your girl boyfriend? I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh damn! That was definitely my sin. Yeah, I was there.
I was there.
In their mind, we was together with me. I was like, I was there. Well, I don't know. I knew I was on the clock. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm happy to be alive. That's all I can say.
So I got going forward with these Bucks. I'm looking at this game. Look like Giannis got tackled.
Say got tackled. God damn. Yeah, I know they're being disrespectful out there. They're like, this man fucking, let's just take somebody out here and let's go home.
I don't know, man. The Bucks might be like, you know what? We ain't playing with y'all. Like, to me, I think that's my pick out the East, man. I think they're gonna come out and just be a difficult matchup.
God damn, they are about 30. God damn.
I think they took. Hey, Dante, remember what you did at Villanova? Do that shit again.
Whatever they say you did back then, do that shit. So yeah, this should be interesting. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of games played in between. Today and our next episode. I know Portland playing later tonight, but
right.
We should be back next week. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more shocking shit happening in these games.
Definitely.
Knicks get their life together, and Bradley Beal continue to roast Embiid and his childbearing hips. But we'll be back. Y'all stay out of trouble. Fuck the Spurs. We'll leave it as that.
I ain't even said nothing about the Knicks today, bro.
Nigga, you said something early about the Knicks.
Exactly.
Straight Rick James. I ain't even say nothing. I ain't even do nothing. Yeah, I remember talking about them damn Knicks. But exactly. Next week. Later.
All right, later.
Later.
Fuck them Knicks.